just you wait and see. You've been laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see. Laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you'll find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see.
All right, hello, guys. How we doing?
Hey, guys.
We are. I think we're live. I'm not sure because we've been messing around with the cameras for a while.
I think we're live.
You think we're live?
Yeah.
I think we're live.
Make sure the sound's okay before we get too far into it. Gandy, Rob, Torp, if you give us a sound check, that'd be wonderful. All right, so we got a few things going on tonight. For those of you guys are aware, we have Steve Higdon on our show coming on here around about another 15 minutes. He is going to tell us about the big bourbon club there in Louisville, but and also tell as far as his history and whatnot. He's got they've got quite the following. As far as the big bourbon club,
500,000 something
well,
like that.
he's got like
TikTok. I know.
He's like 8 million views, and
Yeah,
it's
9.6 million views on his TikTok page. He said.
Yeah, so it's kind of nuts. Oh no, it's more than 38 million views.
Yeah.
And 86,000 followers.
86,000 followers. So he is basically he is renowned in the bourbon community, at least down in Louisville. And they call him Uncle Steve. He is known best on TikTok as Uncle Steve. And one of his videos got like 2 million views.
Yeah.
It's about when his wife made cookies with a Pappy's.
Oh,
she made
An expensive batch of cookies.
Yeah, she made that. So he'll be on with us here shortly, and some house cleaning things while we get everybody on here. Steve's who's coming on. Jeff, what do you got?
I'm Jeff tonight. All right, so just some, like you said, some housekeeping items here. This Thursday, July 18th, the 70/70 Social Club show that we recorded a couple weeks ago will be airing around 4 o'clock on Thursday. Mm-hmm. On Thursday, July 25th, the A.M. Scott Distillery show that we recorded last Friday will be airing then on the 25th. Then on August 12th, we have Creekside Cigar Company will be on our live stream that evening. And things we're still working on. We're still trying to get some dates with New Riff and Augusta. August and September is kind of, everybody's schedule seems to be hairy for some reason. So we're trying to work through all that. And then New Richmond Distillery as well. They're a local down in east side of Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. I found out today they're like one of the oldest distilleries in Ohio.
Okay,
something like that. So if you haven't had any of their bourbon, it's Grant, from the president, Grant. Was he president, or was he just
who?
Grant?
Ulysses.
Yeah. Okay. Blah. Let's see. Then we still got a few things that we're working on right now with Heather's up in Springboro.
He's in.
And
Rob.
Who's in?
Rob's in on something we haven't even done yet.
But just he's being proactive.
Oh, okay, all right.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hello, Torp. Which, by the way, Torp, I think I need. Hold on, did I get a hold of you yet? I have some whiskey samples, I believe, for you. Yeah, I have an RD1 blend for you. If you would email us at bourbonandballz@gmail.com. If you've done that already, I'm sorry. But I think
he did.
Well, can you email me again?
I guess email him again.
We got a lot of. I must have lost it. But RD1 sample, you got to try that. I got that sent out to you, buddy. So do that for me if you don't mind.
Just a few more items here. We do still have some planned bottle reviews for Hilton Heaven Hill 18. That Angels Envy Bottled and Bond. The New Riff 8-year rye. Let's see. We've already done the barrel batch 36, didn't we?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm drinking that too. And the new Jet the Creed
Oh yeah, let's
We're going to have that.
Oh,
here we do.
yeah, we'll see if it's any good.
Yep. So, yeah, just a few more items there.
Hey, which by the way, I declined a distillery the other day. I don't know if I told you guys this. I'm not going to name it because my point is I think we're all in agreement is like if we don't like the distillery or have a interest in it, there's no sense in bringing them on.
Write it down. I want to know who it was.
So I'll write it down. So they are out of.
Don't lie. Unless it's like
Okay.
Kentucky.
All right. Fine. They're out of Kentucky. I won't say where. But anyways, their niche is 2-year bourbon. I mean, that is their niche. I mean, that is what they go off of. But anyways, yeah, I respectfully said that I don't think that that's going to be our jam. And because what I'm afraid of doing is tasting their stuff and then we don't like it. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, so we're not going to do that. We'll put on people that we endorse or have tried in the past. There's no sense of passing it on to you guys if we don't like it. Now, I would love to get the people from Fresh on here just to see what happens.
Ooh.
But that was the worst bourbon ever. We'll never get them on. But anyways, that being said,
I would have to respectfully be
yes.
sick that day.
So Gandhi, I appreciate you coming on as always. Rob, Torp, Ken. I think this is the same Ken Chapman I know. If it is, hello to you, buddy. And then yeah, so we are going to do some sample giveaways here in a little bit, and then we're going to have Uncle Steve on here in a moment from the Big Bourbon Club. And again, like I said, his resume is pretty impressive. He is the owner of 60 Second Bourbon Review. If you catch him on TikTok, he has quite the following and quite the views. But he's trying to get into YouTube land. So he's trying to get some subscribers and all that kind of stuff. But what's different about them, they're almost like, I wouldn't say like a wall garden or like a garden wall where you have to go to their website in order to kind of really experience what they're doing. You can't really get it on YouTube. You really can't do it on Facebook. You need to go to their website at bigbourbonclub.com. And then within that, you download their app.
Right.
And then the world just opens up.
Yes.
They have about 6,000 subscribers.
Yes. Yeah.
Somewhere around there, maybe 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers. And it's active. And they do barrel picks. They do events, meetups. And then we'll let him get into that as well. And let us, let him, talk about this. I'm sorry. We rushed to get on here. So,
What's new?
So anyways, and then we're going to do a bourbon brawl. Gandhi, you're up next, buddy. Still, you got Disco 11. We may have to retire that bad boy after this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have you pick a new one if you win next week. And then we'll have somebody out in the viewership pick another bottle, and then we'll do a bourbon blind that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that'll be pretty much our lineup, and then we'll do a sample giveaway here in a little bit.
Yep.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. Anything else you got going on?
No, that's all I got right now on the schedule. Like I said, there's a few things that we're still working on. We don't want to discuss right now until we get a little bit more solid information.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, quite a bit still going on.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Hi, Johnny Knives.
Johnny Knives is on. Hi,
Hey,
Jeff
Johnny.
and Beth. He doesn't shit on purpose. I swear to God. So, and I do appreciate you guys joining, especially on a Monday. It's like, good golly. Mondays aren't really the day for me. You think about drinking. If anything, it's a day to recover.
Yeah,
for the weekend.
Today's kind of a weird day too because we got the fair going on and other things going on around town, around this area. So, but starting out at 8, we'll get up there.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think we're gonna do a duck race tonight, and then so yeah, so do that. So I'm gonna share the screen, and we're gonna show a presentation just for like a minute or so about who the Big Bourbon Club is, and then we're gonna bring Uncle Steve in to kind of introduce himself and tell him what everything's about here.
Yep. And if you miss it, you can go right to the Big Bourbon Club website, and it's right there on the front page, isn't it? Is that where it was? Yeah.
So hold on here. Let me share this. Let me remove us.
Hi there, I'm Steve Higdon coming to you from the Big Bourbon Club based in Louisville, Kentucky, all over the world. Whether you're a bourbon beginner trying to determine the difference between wheat and rye, or whether you've been in the game for a while and you're an old pro like me, we have created a community of bourbon enthusiasts from all walks of life, allowing you to engage with other people and learn from the very best in the industry. We have cultivated a community of master distillers and distilleries that have come alongside the Big Bourbon Club to provide monthly tastings, education, and barrel picks that you can find at bigbourbonclub.com. We even created our own app experience made just for you, our virtual speakeasy. The Big Bourbon Club app is designed to take your interaction to the next level. By becoming part of our community, you will gain access to our exclusive one-of-a-kind app platform, which allows you to engage with users from all over the world. From barrel picks to distillery tours and tastings, as well as behind-the-scenes access to knowledge and resources, the Big Bourbon Club is a gateway to new friendships that will help you enjoy bourbon like you never have before. Cheers.
All right, so that is. Hold on. All right. So let's welcome Uncle Steve. They say to the stage. Steve, welcome to the Bourbon and Ballz live stream. Thanks, buddy.
Well, guys, I appreciate the invite. Let me get situated here and take about 4 of the books underneath my phone, take them off since I don't have a real stand.
All right. All right. Well, so I appreciate you joining us.
That's my camera. Tell me that may be a little bit more balanced. There we go. There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
Yep.
So the Big Bourbon Club, we were telling some of our folks here and a lot of our folks that generally will watch this this weekend. But tell everybody at home as far as what the Big Bourbon Club is, and then we'll get into your personal life story as well.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here very much, gentlemen. Yeah, first of all, BIG stands for Bourbon is Good. It's pretty simple. And I'm 61 years old. I've drank bourbon my whole life. I've been a big fan and someone who's really enjoyed it. And growing up in Louisville, Kentucky, and being in a couple of different professional roles that I've served, I've been blessed to get to know a lot of the people that make bourbon, a lot of the names that we've heard and we know. And as a result of that, over the last 30 years, I've just kind of blindly found myself with a lot of access to important people within the bourbon industry. And I went viral on TikTok. I'd never even been on TikTok. I didn't even know what it was. And about 4 years ago, it'll be 4 years ago, COVID, August of 2020, I had a bunch of videos in my phone that just selfie videos where I'd take the phone and turn it around. And I would do a very silly review for my sons and my nephews as they became of age and got out of college and moved all over the country. And we would stay connected through this texting chat that we did with the boys and my brother-in-law. And my son ended up probably 4 years after I started that, which would have been 15, 16, 17. He ended up posting one on TikTok and it went viral. And since that first one in August of 2020, I have over 44 million views of pretty much picking up my phone with my hand, giving a very quick review, hence 60-second bourbon review. And that's it. And what was cool about it is, and I've been on shows like this and written up in different bourbon magazines and all. And the two words that I'm told a lot is that number one, I'm authentic, and number two, approachable and honest. And that's how people perceive me. I'm not doing this, and people are not paying me to review their bourbon. They are sending it to me, and I do get it for free now in many cases, not all cases. But I'm not on payroll, and I'm just telling you what I think. And if I don't like it, I'll tell you what I think. But that's it. And so I went viral, and after I went viral and I started racking up a bunch of followers on TikTok, I thought, well, maybe there's something more I could do with this that would, number one, be fun for me, but number two, play a role in trying to grow the love for bourbon around the world by making it more accessible. And so the way that I've tried to make it accessible is I bring in distilleries and brands, and once a month, for over 3 years now, I've had live presentations and tastings, and they average 85 Big Bourbon Club members in person. They're ticketed events. They're 98% of the time in Louisville. On Saturday, this past Saturday, we had Old Forester, and they brought 4 different expressions. One of them was the 117 rum cast finish that they just released on Wednesday. And we had the 124 and a couple of others. We've had, when Penelope came here, it was coincidental in timing, but Danny and Michael, the owners, they announced, the press release came out late the night before, but they announced at the event that they had sold their company for $110 million.
Oh,
And
wow.
so that was just nothing more than lucky timing because it had been scheduled for 6 months. But typically what we do is we'll do a barrel pick with a brand, and then we'll try to release it at the event. But with all of that said, aside from getting 80 to 100, we had 110 people on Saturday, but besides getting all those people in there to taste the bourbon and hear the stories and learn, which is what the mission is, bringing access to you from the culture, the history, the personalities, the bourbon itself, I stream them live for free. So every one of my events, I have streamed live. There's a production crew, and we stream it. And we actually interact with the participants virtually because the Big Bourbon Club does have 6,000 members, and we're in 50 states and 14 countries. So the people, because of the virtual platform, are all over the country. And so we stream out that information so they can learn, because most of these people will never come to Louisville, Kentucky. So that's fulfilling the mission of trying to bring bourbon and the stories and the history to the people. And really, that's primarily it. It's to try to help people that I would say, if you're a bourbon beginner, I would rank you as 0. And if you're an expert, you're a 10. I think our sweet spot is trying to help people that are between that 0 and maybe a 6 or 7. Now, we've got some experts that are certainly a part of the group, but most people that are really, truly, they have access and they're experts, they don't need what we're doing. They already have their access. But if you want to meet brands, if you want to meet them while they're young and new, if you want to do what I call behind the red velvet rope tours and see things like Heaven's Door Distillery up in Henry County, Kentucky, in Pleasureville, we did the first public tour behind the scenes of the distillery. It's still not open yet today. We did the first tour ever of anybody that was not in the business, such as a retailer or a distributor. And I took 25 Big Bourbon Club members, and we went and we did a progressive tasting on their campus. We just did one of those at Limestone Farms. It's their distillery will hopefully be, it's been under construction. It'll hopefully be completed and up and running in early fall. But Tim Couch is an investor. It's in Georgetown, Kentucky. But we did their first event. And so just through relationships and access, we're getting our members a chance to see stuff that's new, that they haven't heard of, that, some of these are big brands. Like we have Michter's coming up to an event. We just had Old Forester. We've had Brent Elliott, the master distiller at Four Roses. So we've had the big ones, we have the little ones, and we're trying to help the craft distilleries get in front of people so we can try bourbon. And if we like it, we'll buy it. And conversely, I'm trying to get the members in front of brands so they can learn from it. So that's kind of the whole nexus here in what we're trying to do.
So you've been around bourbon long enough to know the trends and the ups and downs, and it feels like that maybe we're pulling back a little bit from the height back in COVID. Do you kind of see that throughout the industry as far as how you see it, or how do you look at it?
That's a great question. Clearly, the height was at COVID. There's no doubt about that in terms of sales. But here's what's happened in the last 6 years. Annually for it's maybe even 7 years now, because I heard this factoid about a year ago. Consumption of bourbon globally has grown 42% a year for 6 years in a row. So that means it's compounded on the previous year and the previous year and the previous year. So consumption, people drinking bourbons, it's nearly tripled in the last 6-7 years. So that's the reason sales have spiked. What I have seen is that premium bourbons have clearly lost their luster. In 2023, the official number for premium bourbons, and I believe the number that I heard was like a $75 or $80 bottle and above, sales were off 33% from the year before. But sales were not off of the brands that are middle tier and lower tier. So what's happened is, instead of buying an old Carter for $220, people are getting 3 Old Forester 86s or a 1910 and an 1870, and saving money, but getting really good bourbon. So, I'm not so sure that I think we were at the height of price. Barrel prices have come way down. There is a glut of barrels in the marketplace. People are scrambling. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, particularly for some of the craft distilleries who've invested so much money into making bourbon. But if they stick to their knitting and do something really unique and good, I think they'll have a great chance because consumption has grown tremendously. And I don't think consumption's going down.
Yeah, you hit a good point there. I mean, we say all the time, you could get a really good bottle of bourbon for $20. You don't need to spend $120, $150 a bottle. You can get a really good. I mean, one we talk about all the time is Rebel 100. I mean, it's a $20 bottle up here in Ohio, and it is. I mean, it's great. You know, we put it up against, you know, what Michter's one time, and there was another high end bourbon that took on. Can't remember what they were now.
It did fairly well, and then we're only about a half an hour away from the New Riff distillery, which we all love here. Which I'm sure you're familiar with it.
Sure.
I mean, all their offerings are, you know, in the range of $45 to $65, right in that sweet spot. And they have 8-year bourbons that they're releasing. That is, you know, $70. That is well under that $10 per se per year, right? For aged whiskey. So I mean, there is a lot, and we just did the Green River Foolproof.
Yeah,
I know that's the latest thing where everybody's kind of getting their hands on. What are your thoughts on you know, I don't know as far as with Green River, but locally we like New Riff a lot. What are your thoughts on a distillery like that? And then also, what are your thoughts on the fact that they're one of the few distillers that have not been bought out yet, right? You know, with you know, you got the Wilderness Trail. They were kind of similar to New Riff, but you know, obviously they've been bought out, and you know, I wouldn't be surprised if New Riff maybe falls into that category, right?
Well, I think it's the, so in a previous life, I was CEO of the Louisville, Kentucky Chamber of Commerce for 10 years. So to see business owners and entrepreneurs start businesses, risk everything they have, leverage their homes, so on and so forth, to sell out and make a lot of money, which is the American dream, there's not a thing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. So it's not unusual at all that in the whiskey industry, you're seeing the same thing that you're seeing in the auto industry, the healthcare industry, and every other industry that you can name. People that are successful, those 1 out of 12 companies that really make it, they monetize by selling. They don't just double down, and most of them don't just double down and organically grow. They monetize through merger and acquisition. So I can't blame anybody. In fact, if I remember the numbers on Wilderness Trail, I think they sold 35% of their firm for $600 million. So they still control it.
Wow.
And it's almost $1 billion. How can you blame them? But I love entrepreneurship. The people that are making it, and Pat Heist is a great example at Wilderness Trail. That guy, and I know Pat, he has to be as smart as any bourbon maker out there. Between his PhD in chemistry and this, that, and the other, he's absolutely brilliant. And so he did all of this on the heels of a successful yeast company with him and his partner. But at the end of the day, they're making great whiskey, which is why they were able to sell. They built a great brand. New Riff has great whiskey, in my opinion, really, really good. They've got a great brand. And if it doesn't get gobbled up, I'd be surprised. And maybe the business owners just don't want to do it. My firm that I'm a partner in, we just launched an ESOP, so our 52 employees can take part in the ownership. We could have sold, we chose not to. So a lot of companies don't do that. They sell out. So I don't blame anybody for doing that. But at the end of the day, I then wonder, on the other hand, if you look at the major companies, the Diageos and the Camparis, and you name however many there are, the 10 or so big ones, most of them have added the brands that kind of fulfill their portfolios, right? Bourbon's bigger than it's ever been, but it doesn't touch some of the other spirits in terms of sales. So most of their investments, other than Brown-Forman, of course, they're a traditionalist growing up here and doing it in whiskey the whole time, but they do have Jack Daniels. But a lot of them are they're doubling down in other, whether it's tequila or wine or whatever it is, and they're getting a couple of premium brands with recognition on the whiskey train, and they're getting distribution around the world because of their other products. So they're riding those coattails. It's inexpensive to distribute that way, and they're getting a higher margin, and it works.
And then who do you see that maybe, because we got a Well, I would say the bulk of our viewers, and I think we're kind of unusual here to a lot of whiskey tubes. A bulk of our viewers, believe it or not, I know we're kind of being all serious and interviewing you and all that kind of stuff, which is great. But normally this is a shit show in itself.
We can change tone if you want.
I don't think the viewers mind that at all. So, I mean, usually it's a shit show, and they watch it for the entertainment and see how much I can mess up and everything else. And a lot of these people they're kind of dipping their toes in the waters of bourbon, whether it's through cocktails or on the rocks or whatnot. What would you say to those people as far as what their journey, what's expecting their journey?
Well, that's a great question. And it's obviously it's different for every individual. And most people that have been around bourbon would say the same thing, and that is enjoy it how you want to enjoy it, whether it's a cocktail or neat, or whether it's on ice, or it's whatever the brand is. Enjoy it how you want to enjoy it. Bourbon is a very complex spirit. If you start at the grains, and if you start at mash bills and making it there, it is scientific as it could be. It's not the old dude in Appalachia with a rusty radiator in the backyard making moonshine anymore. This stuff, these distilleries are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're scientists making whiskey like Brent Elliott and like Pat Heist. I mean, it's amazing what's happened with the industry. But at the end of the day, I believe, and I've not heard many, if anybody in the industry, really market themselves to support the consumer. Most of the influencers are working with the brands. They're working with the brands to present and to promote those brands. I'm working with the consumers, and through social media, consumers have a voice collectively like we've never had before. And when I was involved with corporate marketing at Papa John's is when I really learned that firsthand. But consumers dictate what happens, and if they don't like it, then they're not going to keep making more of it. They're going to change whatever they need to change. So I think for a new person, step in, try it however you want it. I always recommend to a newbie who asks where to start, I tell them to start with the Basil Hayden, and other people have suggested other brands, but here's the reason why. It's 80 proof, so it's the lowest proof point. It's readily available anywhere in the country. It's inexpensive, and it's really, really tasty. It's a good bourbon. And so it's not a bourbon that's going to take a new person and burn them up where they'll never want to try it again. Right. They shouldn't jump into a complex, higher proof bourbon. I think you start in at the entry point and use that as a gateway to go try other things and, test it from now and then and take the ice out and just sip it and learn the Kentucky chew, learn how to really get the most flavor out of that juice, and just let your journey take you where it wants to go. It's not predetermined. Let it go to where it wants to go and explore. Try be like Christopher Columbus, explore and try different things until you find what your jam is and just follow it.
Yeah, and that's funny you say that, because many years ago when I started getting into it, Basil Hayden was one of my first that I tried, and that and Angel's Envy. They were lower proof and they didn't scare me or burn me away. And then over the years, obviously graduated up into the higher proofs, but yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what we do around here. I mean, we try to educate. I mean, as much as, like he says, as much of a
Dude, I would not call what we do as education.
Much of a shit show that it is, but yeah, we try.
Maybe we learn what not to do.
Maybe.
Yeah, you got that right. We talk about more about bad bourbons. Yeah. We'll talk about all of them, and I care less if whatever. I mean, there are some badass bourbons.
Talk about being authentic and being honest with your viewers. I mean,
and then we also we're trying to introduce them to other local distilleries. We've been down to Boone County. We've been up to A.M. Scott.
Yeah.
We had Jason Bronner on 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, from
Buzzard Roost.
Let me tell you something about Jason. And again, this is just my opinion. I believe Jason Bronner knows more about wood in the cask, certainly than anybody I've ever met, and I've met a lot of people. He is absolutely a PhD in white oak. How to do it, how to chart. Of course, he has a patent on his cask process.
Yeah.
He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, when we were talking to him, it was amazing. We spent more time on talking about Independent Staves company.
Chemistry,
The chemistry of it, as far as his char, than we did about the bourbon. It's like the bourbon was almost like a secondary thing. Yes, I'll get the MGP and all that kind of stuff, but where the magic happens for him, he really hones in on the char one and everything else that he comes in with those staves. I thought that was very educational to how he does it. Very good approach.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
So we have a question for you from one of our viewers, Gandy Road. He wants to know, with so many members, how do picks work within the club? Do they release many barrels at once?
Well, I'll tell you exactly how it works. And no, we do not. I don't do a lot of picks anymore. I've done about 40 picks, so it probably averages out 6 or 8 a year. How it works is going on a barrel pick is without a doubt what my members tell me is the number one thing you can do if you're just a normal person in the industry, and if you could dream for the biggest thing, it's to go on a pick. They're so much fun and educational. They're just a blast. And they're hard to get because you have to know someone who's got a pick, and they're not easy to get picks. The way I do it is we have 6,000 members. There are probably 500 are premium members. That means they pay either 125 a year or the 75 a year level. So the premium members are the only ones who can go on a pick. The free members cannot go. They're not even eligible to go. And the way I do it, it's just a rotational basis and kind of first come, first served. And so I've had, if you think that I've had, 40 picks, and I've had an average of 8 a pick, I've taken 340 people, roughly 320 people on picks that would have never had a chance to go. And it's an absolute blast. And then the premium members have first right at buying the bottles. And so in the first 2 or 3 years, the bottles would sell out quickly. Now everybody in the frickin' country has a Yellowstone barrel pick. They could be in Casper, Wyoming. You could name a city I've never heard of. They've got Yellowstone barrel picks where no one did before.
Mm-hmm.
I did the first Yellowstone barrel pick.
Really?
I did the first foolproof barrel pick. And everybody has those now. Everybody does. I was really lucky you mentioned Wes Henderson. So Wes, when I was running the chamber, he moved back to Louisville, and we met about him wanting, and I didn't know him from Adam then, but we met about him wanting to start up a distillery, and I knew nothing about it. But I was helping him with the real estate piece, which is where they're at now on the old Vermont America building on East Main Street. Anyway, turns out Wes has 5 sons, and we've got 4, and they went to grade school at St. Margaret Mary together. And then they went to Trinity together, and we became very good friends. And my youngest son, Andrew, was best friends with his second to last son, Christian. And Christian ended up spending the night at our little farm for, I bet, 20 times, and became very close friends. And so I was invited over to Wes's house with his dad, Lincoln, and a bunch of the other dads of the kids, not because of our bourbon prowess, but because of our kids' relationship, playing soccer and whatnot, being friends together. And he had his first Angels Envy release party out of his garage, and we got the first bottles.
Jeez,
and that was probably 25 years ago. And what I really, really, really remember about it, like yesterday, and other than this one point, I don't remember much, but their first expression, they kept in the port barrels for, 2 months longer, 3 months longer, whatever. But it was a much more porty flavor than what they ultimately ended up on. And I absolutely loved it. And what they have now, I think, is good, but I don't love it like I love that one. But it's just fun being connected and knowing people down here and having opportunities to do fun things.
So speaking of your memorable barrel picks, so what else can you think of that you can tell everybody that, well, like you said, any barrel pick period, I think will be memorable. But you've done quite a few of them.
It's everybody asks me what's my favorite distillery. I don't think you can say what's your favorite distillery because they're all different.
Sure.
I kind of relate distilleries to baseball stadiums. And if you think of Buffalo Trace and Woodford and Makers, the really big ones, they kind of remind me of like a Fenway Park, a Yankee Stadium, a Wrigley Field. The old traditional, Buffalo Trace had all of the players, like Yankee Stadium had Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. But then you can go to a mid-tier and you can get a Peerless. And it's more like, to me, a AA or AAA stadium that's like Louisville Stadium, where they built into the old Brindley Hardy building that was 120 years old. It's brick on the front, but it's small and quaint. And then I believe if you go down to like a single A ball, it's like a Whiskey Thief here in Lawrenceburg area, where you actually thieve your own barrel, and it's in a barn. It's like single A baseball, and you're taking batting practice.
Yeah.
And so I could tell you experiences from every barrel pick. I won't forget any of them, but I would say one of my favorites is when we went out to Carbondale, Colorado with Marble Distilling. We did their first pick, and we become very close friends. And we took two other couples from the Big Bourbon Club, and Colorado whiskey with the elevation and the local grains and water, it tastes very different. They're not trying to emulate Kentucky whiskey, and it doesn't taste like it, but it's really, really, really good. In fact, we tasted from 9 barrels that was about 5.5 years old. It was their own distillate. They never sourced. And the predominant note of the barrel that we picked was buttered popcorn. And I swear to you, if you smelled it, you would smell it. I have never used that term ever, nosing or flavoring a bourbon, until one of the ladies that night said it. And it is so prominent, buttered popcorn. But it was a blast because it's 6,000 feet in the shadows of the mountains. I think maybe my coolest big distillery was Heaven Hill, because we did it in a rick house, and it was a fall day, and the corn was high, getting ready to be harvested. The wind was blowing in. The weather was perfect. And of course, the whiskey, Elijah Craig, it's incredible. But that was a very memorable, the Weller Foolproof first pick it was freezing out. And in fact, Dan Issel, who's in the NBA Hall of Fame, he was with me on that. It was fun, but it wasn't that big of a deal because it was so damn cold. We wanted to get out of there.
I get to actually get it. Well, I think I'm gonna go on Thursday. I get to do my first barrel pick ever. I go down with Fred Minnick at Green River. So we're gonna do the 8 of us is gonna go down there and do a barrel pick on Thursday. I've never done one before, so I can't wait to go down there to see how that's like.
You'll love it. I've never been to the old O.Z. Tyler or the Green River Distillery, but it's an old one, right? It's a big one. I bet it. I'm told I had my first Green River Foolproof. You mentioned it last week. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Never had one before.
Yeah.
And
we had, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've done 2 Blue Note picks out of Memphis. And this last one, I took 25 members of the club down to Memphis, and both of the barrel picks sold out quickly, even this last one. And it's delicious, and it's all sourced out of Green River.
Yeah, we, when I first, we have a quarterly tasting. Charlie hosts it. We have about 12, 15, 16 people. Yeah. And my first time I came here, I bought a bottle of Green River, and it was before they were bought by Bardstown. Yeah. So the distillate, the bottle did not fare too well. Let's just say that.
It ended up being dead last out of 12 bottles that we tasted that night.
Boy.
It was the consensus, but it's amazing what, with Bardstown taking over, and then now we have the Foolproof. I mean, that bourbon is excellent. Mm-hmm. That is one of your best $50, $60 bourbon that you're going to find on the market.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very good. It was a nice surprise.
Yes.
I'll tell you another, I think maybe the most interesting pick I've ever done was with, Garrison Brothers out of High Texas. So they aged their whiskeys in 15-gallon casks. And so in a 15-gallon cask, we got 75 bottles, I believe. And of the 4 we chose from, only one was less than 140 proof.
Oh my goodness.
And they're almost $200 a bottle, and it's incredible. And it sold out in day one. Of course, there weren't that many bottles, but the proof point is so high, but it's still so complex with so much flavor.
Yeah, we've got a little sample here. I don't know if you're familiar with the Woodford Bourbon guy on TikTok.
Sure.
Yeah. You heard him talk about Edwin Coe and the 176 proof.
That's not even bourbon.
Yeah,
that's straight. That can't even be bourbon.
Yeah.
We used to drink pure grain in 8th grade, or no, high school, whatever it was. That's not even whiskey. That's just pure grain alcohol.
Yeah. We're gonna try this. It'll put some hair on our chest and probably some other places as well, but we'll give that one a shot later.
Earlier,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just
No,
going to
no,
say
no.
I
You
was
had
in Mattingly several years ago, and they call it their hazmat bourbon. It was like 152, which is the hottest bourbon I've ever had. I guess
Who
it's
was this?
whiskey, but it's whiskey by definition. But it was pretty interesting.
I'm sorry, I missed the brand. Who'd you say?
Mattingly, 1845.
Oh wow, jeez, Louise. Let's say. So another question Gandy has to ask is, how do tastings work with his group? I'd imagine you do them virtually.
Well,
or how does it work?
Well, I don't know what a tasting means, but we do a combination of virtual events and live events. As I mentioned, our big tastings are in person in Louisville, and it's where the distillery of the brand comes, and they bring 4 or 5 different expressions, and everybody sips them all, and we talk about each one and compare them and vote on them, and just have a lot of fun learning about the brand. We do have a virtual series. So let me back up a second. You mentioned it. I'll embellish it. We have an app, and when you join the club, bigbourbonclub.com, you just hit join here, and you can join either free, 75 or 125, and the benefits are different for each. But if you join any of them, you'll download the app at that point, and within the app, we're getting about 800 engagements every day. So members of the club all over the country, maybe world in some cases, are DMing each other. They're posting on there. They're trading bourbon. It's a very active community within the app, and they're all over. So we'll do lives within the app. I've got several distilleries that are doing some really cool things that are specifically in the app, and only the members of the club can see what they're doing in terms of LTOs and special offers and deals. And the distilleries pay for access to the app, obviously, because of all the people. One of them was, I was in Panama City of Panama, the country, in March, and did a pick there. And we'll be releasing it in November. It's called Grander Rum. Grander, if you're not familiar with the term, is a nickname for a 1,000-pound marlin. If it's 1,000 pounds or bigger, they call them Granders, 1,000. And so that's the name he chose. And it's a kid, Dan Dehart, out of Louisville, that went to my high school, but I never knew him until a few years ago. And he's been down in Orlando for 15 years, but he's created a great brand, and he's changed that whole category of rum. And so all rum is aged in used bourbon casks. So it could age for 10 years, 13, 8, or 2, whatever it ages. But what he does that's been different, and others are copying him, is he will go find one-time used bourbon cask of big brands, like Fitzgerald, Weller 107, Pappy, 1910, you name it. He'll buy those one-time used straight from the distillery, and he exports them to Panama. And so after he gets his bourbon aged from it's almost like the MGP of rum down there. It's a massive distillery. We toured it, met the owner. It was very cool. And they're making rum for people in Africa, Russia. Bruno Mars's brand is made out of there, but a lot of the rum in the world comes from there. Well, he buys his rum there. He gets the old stuff, and then he'll age it for a year, 2 or 3 in this one-time use cask of a big brand. So I got to do a barrel pick, and I chose from 6 barrels. One was Elijah Craig, one was Antique 107. There was a full proof. There was a Old Fitz 1910, and mine was a blind test, and I chose the 1910.
Okay.
And it's single barrel. It's not single in the sense that it went into the second barrel, but it's not blend. It's a single barrel. It's 131.6 proof. It's got absolute hints of bourbon. It's turned brown now, not deep brown, but a brown where the other ones don't. It's incredible. And so he'll come on, and we'll do some private tastings. In fact, we've had 12 different members of the club join Dan as ambassadors in different markets where he needed help because he's only one guy. So he said, Steve, I need help. And I'm going to make this up: Nashville, Dallas, St. Louis. And so I went on the app, and I procured anybody interested to go help and meet Dan and be a part of what he's doing in your local market, to introduce him to liquor stores and top bartenders and restaurants, and get inside that red velvet rope. And he's got 12 Big Bourbon Club members working for him now. And this is part-time for them, but it's really fun to learn stuff and have, and meet the maker.
Yeah, I know that Pursuit United does that a lot. They will reach out within their community and have ambassadors kind of go different cities and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty awesome to hear.
Well, I'm getting ready to do it with old Dominic I'm working with, and they've asked me to do the same thing. We haven't done it yet, but we've got other brands that want it. So we'll see what happens. But it gives a lot of people, no matter where you are, an opportunity to do something that otherwise you would never even know about by being within that app and that ecosystem.
I can imagine you get approached quite a bit, right? As far as distillers as far as whether it's an ambassador or kind of help their brand. I can't imagine they'd be stupid not to, but I would imagine you get quite a few of those requests from time to time.
I am, and I've got to be very careful not to overdo it, because I probably am now, because I have a real job during the day. But I'm being very careful. I'm trying to be very careful with, hand picking who I really want to work with, and where it's, going to be easy for me, but I can add value to them, and you get access to new stuff. We did. I mentioned Heaven's Door. We went to the Pleasureville Distillery, and I've said this to 1,000 people. Trust me. When you see their distillery campus, when it's complete and open to the public, it is absolutely the coolest distillery campus in the state of Kentucky. There's not one that's cooler than it.
Wow.
Now this is not an old one. It's not a big one. The reason that it's cool, in my opinion, is that they have 140 acres. It's in rolling Kentucky Hills. It's gorgeous. But at the bottom of the valley, and probably 40 acres, they went out about 6 years ago and purchased 8 or 9 antique log cabins in one grist mill and in a general store from the 1700s to early 1800s from Ohio, Pennsylvania, all over. They purchased them, took them down, moved them to Kentucky, and they rebuilt them down in this lower area of their campus. And they're turning that into their tasting rooms, Airbnbs. They've got a general store. They've got an actual grist mill from the 1700s that works. And you feel like you go back in time 200 years. It is so cool. It's just absolutely incredible what they're doing there. I'm sorry.
I was listening to a podcast from Whiskey Cast, Mark Gillespie, and he was down. He's one of the first journalists down there at the Heaven Hill thing, and he could not stop talking about it. He was raving about that.
Yeah, and then we got the opportunity. So they created their urban experience in Louisville in an old church. It's a big church in downtown Louisville. And we were able, Big Bourbon Club was able to open it up, be the first in their main room there. And we had over 100 people for a Heaven's Door tasting. And we were the first group ever in there. And so we streamed that out live, tasted their bourbons. Everybody had a blast. And we're getting access to do a lot of really fun things. And again, if you're stuck in Wyoming or California and wherever you may be, you can watch it all and streamed for free and take part that way.
So Heaven's Door, that's Bob Dylan, correct?
Uh-huh.
So speaking of influencers, right? So, we have quite a few out there, and I think some that has no reason to be in the bourbon industry, quite frankly. I don't, the one thing that really confused me on one of them, I don't know what your thoughts was. We did one on Traveler's Whiskey, right? And it was very well documented as far as who was behind it and all that kind of stuff. What I didn't get out of it is the fact that one is he doesn't drink. He is he's sober as all get out when it comes to Chris Stapleton endorsing Traveler Whiskey, which I never understood that. And my other thing is, why in the world didn't Jack Daniels freaking grab him for Tennessee Whiskey? I never understood that one either.
I don't have any idea about any of your answers, but I will tell you one answer where you should know the answer to. Why did he do it? He did it because he's making a little change. He's making it for money.
I get it, but it almost discredits the. I mean, once the rush comes out, then it just dies off, and now you can find it on every shelf, and it's horrible. It's
not even very good. It's not even very good whiskey, but to me, it's not Chris Stapleton whoring himself as much as it is Buffalo Trace, in my opinion.
Okay.
Buffalo. Well, this is just an opinion, but I don't. Yeah. If anybody doesn't need to go get a big name to promote themselves, it's Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't even need distributors, for Christ's sakes, to sell their stuff. That's why they got rid of them, and they're going at $8.50 a delivery per box versus 24%, because they don't need RNDC to sell it. It sells itself.
Well, just like they don't need the Bourbon Trail either.
That's true.
No, they don't. And they're not part of the Kentucky Distillers Association, so they've got their own path. But if anybody can do it, they can. Mark Brown is the retired chairman. I sat next to Mark, literally next to him for 14 years on the Louisville Zoo board. And he's British. I don't know if you knew that or not. He just retired. He may still be chairman of the board, but he's brilliant. He's brilliant. He absolutely is attacking the 3-tier system and said, screw it to the Southerns and the RNDCs. And he said, I don't need to pay you 23% for delivery on a brand that you don't help sell. I sell it myself. It sells itself. So I'm going to pay a per delivery box to a beer distributor who's already going to the same liquor store. And so they're paying $8.50 a box now all over the country. And it saved him. I heard the number, but I heard I don't remember the number on the bottom line, but it's like $61 million a year they're saving.
Oh, wow.
And it's selling more than it's ever sold. So I don't know why they needed Chris Stapleton. I think that was silly. It's not even bourbon. It's not good.
No, it's not. On the other hand, I think we did a few of our tastings where we had this 12 bottle. I think the best one that comes to my mind, it wasn't like it was good. I wouldn't say it was great. We did that blackened.
Yeah.
That Metallica brand.
Yeah.
That actually is not a bad bourbon. We thought that was really done really well, and 3-chord. What are your thoughts on those kinds of things? What is your one that you feel that, all right, it's a solid bourbon. This thing could sell without the celebrity, but there's some that aren't, whatever. Like I don't like Long Branch. To me, I don't particularly like. But anyways, what are your thoughts on those?
I don't like Long Branch either, and I don't like Matthew McConaughey. I can't stand him, in fact. So I probably wouldn't bat just for that reason. But the Metallica, they hired Shanahan's master distiller. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Do you know it? The guy with the big sideburns. Great guy. Great guy. So he was Stranahan's master distiller for years and years and years, and Metallica hired him to run theirs. And I met him at Bourbon and Beyond last year and spent a little time with him and his girlfriend. Very cool guy. What he told me about that brand, which I didn't know anything about, and he is into the science of reverberation.
Yeah.
In aging. So did you know how he ages because I think he's in a garage or something, and so you're not going to get the temperature flows and the natural movement of an old rick house. So he plays Metallica music really loud and it shakes the barrel.
Yes.
And he starts telling me the science behind it. I don't even understand half the words he's using, but he's telling me the science behind it, just like Jason Bronner's talking about the science behind wood. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm going to the moon.
You're saying there's data behind the reverberation of that bourbon.
He thinks there's science that bourbon will age faster through sound reverberation versus sitting there in a rick house.
Now, are we talking Dave Pickerel?
No. Dave's no longer with us. Oh, goodness gracious.
Just that thought, like when I first heard that, obviously to the average consumer, they're going to think, no way, this is gimmicky, all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, like he may be right, because that bourbon is not a bad bourbon. It's actually a pretty good bourbon.
Well, I can tell you what. I can tell you this. You can't prove him wrong because no one knows. I mean, really.
Or is it Rob Dietrich?
Oh, good Lord, that Jefferson's Ocean. Don't get me started on that. Dude, we had this one member that sits there and says he can taste the damn sea salt off freaking the Jefferson's Ocean. I'm like, dude, get out of here. Don't even do that shit. That I don't know so much. All that sloshing around.
I was. Have y'all heard of Coppers and Kings in Louisville?
Yeah. Yep. I've had that. That's pretty good.
Have y'all been there?
No. I've had their bourbon.
So they make brandy. They distill brandy with Vendome stills on site. It is unbelievable. And they asked me to come down, not because of my expertise in brandy, because I've never had it before, but their sister company, and I think it's Campari who owns them, and High West out in Park City, Utah.
Okay.
So it's Campari that owns them both. And so Campari sent them, this was 2 or 3 years ago, like I want to say it was 300 barrels of bourbon, and they're finishing it in brandy barrels. So they're exploring with a finish, but they took me on a tour and they aged their barrels of brandy and bourbon underneath. It's like a garage underneath of the still, so it's total concrete. There is no temperature flow, and so what they do the music thing, and this is when I first heard about it. And they do a playlist of the day. Every day of a week, they change their playlist, and they ask members and fans of the members of their different, and so they'll choose different genres. So they'll do a classical one day, opera, country, heavy metal, classic rock, you name any genre of music, and they do a playlist. And all night long, when they leave, they have it cranked up so loud you can't hear yourself think.
No shit. I've got to visit this place.
You've got to. You have to. And it's really cool. And it's really delicious.
Well, I've had their buddy of mine, I think it has a pick of theirs, and it's phenomenal. But good Lord, that's an awesome story. That makes like a lot of viewers just, whether regardless if they like bourbon or not. I mean, that story in itself is amazing in order just to even go check it out, right?
Yeah.
They've got a big Vendome pot still. The master distiller knows as much as any master distiller I've ever met. They're brilliant. And of course, they've been down there for 15 years making brandy and making money at it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's amazing.
Man, you mentioned pot still, and I'm sorry, every time someone says pot still, I gotta say it. I love my Old Stubborn. And I need to ship you a sample of Old Stubborn with Ed Bly, the blender on that. He did one phenomenal, and I'm not a big pot still guy. And the fact that it's either pot still or it basically accentuates the taste, in my opinion. So it's either going to make something really bad or really good, and it's really going to come out very powerful, whether it's bad or good. But Old Stubborn too. This show knows it too. I talk about it ad nauseum. But it's one of my favorite bourbons. But
that's what we talked about.
I've never had Old Stubborn. I heard it's good.
Yeah,
I got to send you a sample. So Gandy did ask, what distillery is up and coming that we haven't heard about yet, and we won't take too much more of your time. I know you're a busy guy, but what distillery is up and coming that we have not heard about yet that maybe our viewers should know about?
I would have told you Limestone Branch 5 years ago when they're making 1 barrel a day, and of course now they're owned by MGP and it's Yellowstone. Today, I would think it's Limestone Farms, unrelated, even though they have the same first word, but Limestone Farms in Georgetown, Kentucky. We've done 2 kind of behind the Red Velvet Rope events, I think I mentioned earlier. We're getting ready to do their first ever single barrel pick. And it's incredible what they're doing. It's incredible juice. Now, obviously they've sourced to get to this point, but the brand is launched, and the distillery, they're hoping to have a grand opening here in August or September. They've got big money behind it. They're building a 4,000 seat amphitheater, a hotel. It's a campus, kind of like what Log Still's done, big time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think immediately comes to mind as an up and comer that you don't know that you need to know now.
Okay. And then Rob Franklin asked, it's a pretty simple question, but yet it could be a complex answer. What's your favorite rye? That's like asking me, what's my favorite cheese?
Yeah, it's hard. I will say this. You all mentioned something earlier that was near and dear to my heart. My favorite inexpensive rye is Rebel Yell, without a doubt. $18 a bottle. I've reviewed it many times. It is absolutely, I mean, I'll pay $18 a drink. I won't, but most people pay $18 for a drink at a bar. I can get a $7.50 of, all that I have is Rebel Yell. It's the same juice for the Rebel, but it is fantastic. It is delicious. I think Angel's Envy Rye is incredible. I think another one, middle of the road, is Minor Case Rye, which is Limestone Branch. Really, really good. And for less than $40 a bottle, great value for a delicious, delicious rye. And those are what come to mind right now.
Okay. All right. Well, shoot. I mean, an hour has already passed, and I know your time is extremely valuable. And then we'll get this out to the rest of our viewers over the weekend, and they'll get to watch this. I'm gonna probably just take this segment and make it in its own show, and that way they don't have to hear us yap all night long. And then that way they just hear Steve. But
yeah, it's kind of like what we talked about, Steve, on Saturday. I think it was on the live stream that,
mm-hmm.
that we'll probably repackage this and repost it another day or another time.
Yeah.
And like you said, as its own.
Mm-hmm.
And I will also let everybody know that the Big Bourbon Club app, I think it's under Mighty. When you join, when we said it earlier, I mean, it opens up a whole world to you, and the bourbon community on there is like anywhere else on the like on YouTube or TikTok. Great bunch of guys,
but it's active. That's what I really liked about it. It is extremely active. And I was a kid in the candy store on Saturday when I downloaded that app, and I swear to God, I mean, there is so much information in there you can't get through it all in one setting. Like you got to obviously go back to it because there's all kinds of things going on. You got big universe.
There's a lot going on, and it's really cool. But if you don't mind, can I mention just you mentioned YouTube earlier, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We've got a little over 500. We just started, but if anybody would be willing to subscribe, it's free. Once we get to 1,000, there's a lot of things we can do on there. I've got a new show with a major cigar influencer. It's going to be really cool. And and Jeff, I was wondering, when did you say you're going to wire that $2,000 over for coming on tonight?
I'll do it right now.
I'm just joking.
We'll see how
that was a blast, guys. I appreciate your time and let me come on. It was fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Gandy's asking one quick question. What's the name? No, he's not going to tell you till you guys sub, and we gotta get him over 1,000. Then he'll reveal who that is. So.
I think maybe he wants to know the name of the YouTube channel.
Oh, the YouTube channel. I would imagine it's Big Bourbon Club.
Well, it is Big Bourbon Club. Exactly. I didn't say it, so you wouldn't have known it, but it is Big Bourbon Club on YouTube. And then go to Big Bourbon Club and download the app and sign up for free. We're doing some really cool things. And this is where I'll end it. It's true that my club, it's like a workout facility. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out. There's a lot of folks that don't do much, but if you want to join the lives, if you want to get in the barrel picks and you want to, I met with Fawn Weaver about 4 weeks ago in Nashville. She's the founder, owner of Uncle Nearest. And she is committed to do something unique and special with Big Bourbon Club with her book that just came out. And we're going to do it. It's not, we haven't outlined it all yet, but there's so many cool things happening. I just did an event with Julian Van Winkle, and we sat with 25 members of the club and we drank a bottle of Pappy 23. And for 2 hours, people, it was Q&A with Julian. It was incredible.
I bet that was just more of just an awe as far as just understanding where you're at and the history that comes behind it, right?
Yeah, and again, literally, this is the last time I'll say. Someone asked him the question, made me laugh. They said, "So we like that Van Winkle 12-year-old Lot B," and he said, "But I've always been curious, what does Lot B mean?" And he goes, "Well, we ran out of Lot A." That was the answer. No more Lot A to run Lot B.
That's funny. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
And the funny thing is, I mean, Weller 12 was his favorite. Is that right?
He said his favorite. I don't remember. You could go back because all of these live events are on Big Bourbon Club. You can watch them all, and they're on YouTube as well. Actually, they're all on YouTube if you're on. But I think his favorite's a gin and tonic. It's either vodka or gin is what he typically drinks. I'll tell you one last story about him, and I'm done.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I love stories. Love these stories.
First, I don't know Julian well, but the first time I met him, he came over to the house. It was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, whenever it was. And he comes to the door, and he's very casual. And, of course, I knew what he looked like from pictures. He's just as nice and as quiet of a Southern gentleman as you could even dream of. So he walks in. It was 5 o'clock on a Friday night. I was exhausted from work that week. And I said, and in fact, I already opened a new bottle of bourbon, and I was going to pour a drink right as he knocked on the door. I said, "Can I get you some drink?" He goes, "Yeah, I'd love a water." So Julian walks in behind me into the kitchen, and I popped open a Weller 107 Antique, and he looks at it, and I start to pour the water. He goes, "Steve, I tell you what," he goes, "I think I'll just have some of that Weller 107. He changed his mind, and we sat on the porch, and my wife came in, and she drove up, and we stayed there for hours and had a blast. Good time. He's a great guy.
Wow, invaluable. So yes, again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's help Steve and the Big Bourbon Club get over 1,000 subs. That way we can see what else they have to offer. But I'm telling you guys, that Big Bourbon Club app is absolutely phenomenal. It's like a world that I didn't know existed. And it's very active. And that's why I say what I say, because there's other clubs too. I mean, we all belong to other clubs and all that kind of stuff. And but this is truly whatever level you're at, they have a level for you. It is a phenomenal thing. And Steve, what you do, you're definitely one of the ambassadors to bourbon. One day I hope for you to. I know they just came out with another list of Hall of Famers. One day you're going to be in that one.
Well, you're nice to even say that. But gentlemen, I appreciate it. You'll have a great week. And we'll talk soon, I hope.
Yep.
All right,
It was an honor to have you, Steve.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, man.
Oh,
We're still live.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just
I'm just saying that was great. And I know a lot of you guys are going to catch this later. This is the part I won't add into it. I've already cut that out and I'll make its own little show. But that was an absolutely great, great time. He's a wealth of knowledge.
Oh, he is. And if you watch his videos, he's just like that. I mean, he lays everything out. And what's wrong?
Rob's in.
Rob, dude, we haven't even done this shit. You know what? The odds are great right now because there's only a few of you guys left on. I know we guys kept you a lot longer than normal.
Yeah.
But he had that was one interview. That was a long ass interview. That was much longer than we've had in the past, just because he had a lot to say. But
yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge, and the people he knows and the things that he does. It was an honor to have him.
Oh, absolutely.
It was a good thing.
So I guess we got to give away some bourbon, and you guys are in special position here because we don't have too many of you guys on right now.
Do we need to do our bourbon brawl?
Yes, we need to do Gandy, and then since we'll have a few guys in, so we'll Rob, dude, you know what? We'll give you some credit here. Just name a bourbon. You can be the person who picks. Pick a bourbon, and then we'll do a bourbon brawl real quick, and then we'll give away some bourbon.
Here, get some clean glasses.
Husky Dog says, and Husky, you're just following what Rob said. There's no N right now. He's just starting shit. There's literally no N right now. Jill, see what you started? Angels Envy Rye. Do I even have that? I have Angels Envy at the very bottom. I mean, you can get all the way at the bottom and the very back. I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, but see it.
I'm not a big fan of Angels Envy. Yeah, you got to get all the way down there. Good luck getting back up. Yeah, we'll see Jeff later on.
You see my headphone pop?
Oh my God!
Your homeowner's insurance cover this?
Jeff's never coming up. He's stuck in the barrel like Winnie the Pooh.
Just about.
He is. I swear to God, I wish I could point the camera down there right now, guys, because he's like Winnie the Pooh.
Angels ever rye.
I didn't even know I had it.
How are we gonna do a blind? Is your wife
Rye whiskey? Is this the only one I have? I got like 4 of these things.
Let's let the poor man up.
You know what? Do any of you guys like this shit?
Oh, I love it.
Not you. The people that are watching, because I need to give this shit away. I do not like this.
You didn't. Why don't you ask us first?
Because I rather give it to the viewers. You guys, we have the luxury, us 3, to drink all this shit every week.
I bring my stuff here anyhow. And
I know,
drink it
but
here. I don't rarely drink.
We have the luxury here to do.
I don't
all that
rarely
stuff.
drink. That's double
And-
negative.
Don't drink rarely drink. Yeah.
I rarely drink during the
So,
week.
all right, real quick. So,
You need help?
Megan's on. Hello, Megan. How you doing? Chill Will Rocco's on. How you doing?
Oh, she's
You guys
scared.
trip?
I thought he did.
Jesus Christ. God bless. Husky Dog, thanks for joining. Hey, Husky Dog, I tried to contact you the other day. Gandy and I met up at New Roof on Sunday. So we want to see if you want to hang out. But maybe we'll do that next time.
You want me to get
What?
Erica?
Oh, yeah. If you could.
Okay.
Hi, Sam.
Sam's on. Hello, Sam. How you guys doing? Or how you doing? Cats 529.
Huggy.
So
Huggy dog.
Cats 529. I know you're still on. At least I think you are. So real quick, we thought of you guys the other day.
Yes.
Because we went up to AM Scott And I am telling you what, we were blown away. I'm serious.
Yes. No, absolutely, you're serious.
Their distillery was
phenomenal.
great, but I'm telling you, their restaurant was absolutely out of this world.
It takes you back to like the 1920s.
Yes.
You walk in, it is
It's called a Mayflower.
It's like going into a speakeasy. It was so cool. Like their main dining area has a huge stage. It's phenomenal.
So it's an old renovated. What are you doing?
Shop right here.
Oh, do you have her number?
Nope, don't think so.
I do.
Okay, yeah. See if you can get her on. I'm sorry, I don't get distracted. So no, Cass. It's an old renovated theater. It's like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
But they have a whole stage where they do entertainment, whether it's like a band or a theater or anything like that. Yes, it's called A.M. Scott. But the restaurant that they own is like a few blocks down the street. It's called the Mayflower. I think the website is not the Mayflower, Mayflower Troy or something.
Mayflower Troy.
.com or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we had told them about you guys as far as meeting there one time. So just so you guys know, they offered up the stage for us, like us being Bourbon and Ballz, and then we told them that you guys would come as well. We can have the whole entire stage and either do a live stream if their internet's good, or we can do a recorded show with the audience. So I don't know what about you. I think it's a phenomenal idea, and they were nothing but
It was
great
amazing.
hosts.
Yeah.
But we told them we'd be back. So at some point, either I'll email you guys or you guys email us, and we'll exchange phone numbers, and we'll start talking that way, and we'll nail down a date because I really want to make this happen where we can collaborate. But I also want you guys to experience that freaking theater was just, I can't stop thinking it is phenomenal.
Can you open up the text I just sent you?
Yeah. What?
I just sent you. Yeah, there's a picture of that. Can you share that?
Let's see if I can. Oh, how can I share it? Share. Let's see.
Did you save it?
Oh no, I gotta save it. Shit. So Jeff, keep on talking about
Okay, yeah.
A.M. Scott real quick.
Yeah, A.M. Scott. We talk about them all the time around here because they're phenomenal. They couldn't be any more gracious during that tour and the show that we recorded. And this theater, it's a 1920s theater. They still have the original ticket box up at the front window
Mm-hmm.
that they use for selling Dora drinks. But Dora. Yeah.
Oh, we went over this before.
Yeah. And
designated outdoor refreshment.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking about the Explorer.
Yeah, no, it's not Dora the Explorer. But
Disco 11, please.
the as you walk in, you get that speakeasy feeling.
We got glasses over here. Sorry.
See, now you remind me of the Eagles, but go ahead.
I was already thinking of stop, collaborate, and listen.
But yeah,
Glasses back.
Let me concentrate.
Tony is the one that offered up the stage and their facility to do the live stream. He offered like a tasting, and they have food. It's a full service restaurant. It's very classy. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It's just.
Oh, there you go, Troy.
I'm just going to do the damn website. Jesus age.
Well,
yeah,
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll just share screen that way.
Or I'll just do images.
I'm just going to share screens and show people what we see.
Okay.
How do you say? Here we go. Well, I at least got to do it one time.
Somebody texted me, and I can't remember who it was. And said they heard how you. They thought for sure. Oh, Megan ordered Chinese last night. Thought for sure they said how you say.
That's
Troy.com.
There we go.
And
Yes.
look it up.
Mic isn't working. Is it working now?
He shouldn't be working.
My audio is gone.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Oh, I know why. Because we were off. You took us off screen.
Is it working now?
Is it working now?
Is it working now?
That's better. Okay. Anyways, nothing I said was important anyways. I can guarantee that because it's a bunch of gibberish. So yes, Cask, dude, they're not gonna be able to see that.
They're just gonna go online and
Yeah, just look at it yourself, but just
make
it's awesome.
reservations and go because you're gonna want to.
But anyways, we thought of you guys, and we'll got some dates together soon. I really, really want to make this happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Banks.
Oh, audio goes away when you go to the website. Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
When you take us off the screen.
Whatever. All right, A and
We're
B.
gonna- A and B. Here we go.
Here we go.
Now watch me like Angel's Envy.
Well, I'm not going to because it's arrived, but
You never know.
You won't. Yeah, you won't. Oof,
Casey,
Yes.
you would love it.
I love that nose.
So chill, Will. You didn't miss anything. A bunch of mute people. All right, that's it.
I thought you chugged that whole thing. I was like, damn boy.
Oh gosh.
All right, that's it.
Oh my gosh. That is very good. That's your
Are
angel's
you
envy.
effing serious?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's your angel's envy right there.
Yes, it is. I can tell because I do not like it.
Oh man. Hey.
I might have to.
Well, I can tell. Well, that's you can tell by the nose of that.
Cask, I wish I could be with you on this one. And Jeff, I'm not with you on this one. I think
That's
I might
all
just.
caramel and vanilla and honey and sweetness and just want to take a bath.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a bottle giveaway at some
B.
point.
See now, I'm getting a real astringent alcohol-y.
Well, you're wrong.
On B?
On B.
On B?
Yeah.
B's like a burnt caramel.
No, I'm not
It's
getting.
like-
Lovely.
It's like caramel corn. It's amazing what we get out of these every week because it's not the same nose.
I'm telling you what, if B is at Angel's Envy, I'm keeping the bottle.
Guys, if B is A's on Envy, we'll do another shave your hair day.
Not for me, him.
Okay, maybe I should have said that.
As his wife looks over.
Mm,
And she's what? Huh?
you know, now that I'm.
There's no way it's B.
B's Disco 10
Yes,
or
it is.
Disco 11.
All day long.
Disco.
I don't know.
That's like caramel corn though. That's really good.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Listen, I almost called you Fred, and I have no idea why. Jeff,
What?
don't fuck me up. I know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
And usually I argue with Charlie just so I can win a bet. But I think he's right this time.
I don't like it.
I think A is Angel's
Hey,
Envy.
did you write it down somewhere?
I just remember which one B was.
Okay, what's B? Oh, hold on. Are we ready?
Yes, myself.
Are we ready?
We're not going to score. We're just going to say A or B.
Oh my God. If you tell me B is Angel's Envy, Erica, we're breaking up.
Yeah, if we're doing that, I'm
I
fed.
did the first date first.
Well,
All right, what's B?
Angel's Envy.
no way.
Yeah.
No freaking way.
No way.
You're bullshitting
It's
me.
Darla Gandy, not Carla.
So B
And
was
who's Fred?
Angel's Envy.
Yeah, but that made me second guess myself. All three of you think it's.
There's no way.
Damn,
Get this shit out. There's
we
no
got glasses back here.
Cass. I
Yeah.
might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel's Envy's B.
Like, I only had 2 different pours.
You know what? I'll do that, Cat. I'll put that.
Correct.
Fuck, it's caramel corn.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck you all.
I told you.
Are you serious?
This will be coming
I only
home
had
with
2
me.
pours.
Why
Hey, it was
Why
good.
does Disco 11 taste like shit tonight?
I thought it tasted great until I tasted this.
I thought for sure that was.
I mean, I got it when I smelled B. When I smelled,
son of a
I got the
bitch.
I got the rye spice on the nose.
I'm really glad we didn't bet anything.
Yeah. No,
Why
he
is
did.
that haircut?
He did. He said a
Well,
haircut.
he did, yeah, but
But I got the,
Pretty
on the new L's again.
yeah.
all right.
But the taste on it.
Beth is getting her.
Yes,
Mm.
Rob, you win, dude. I don't understand how you won, but you won.
It's
So
it's
you get both samples. Let's write him down as the freaking winner. I don't understand that one.
I don't think we're giving that bottle away at this point, though.
No, not
It
now.
really
It tastes fucking. It tastes good.
It does taste good.
So what
Yeah.
Angels Envy did I have that was not good? Is that all they have? Is that all they have?
No, they've got their original, which is in the port barrels.
That's what I don't like.
And then this, but this is I think this is Asian port barrel.
Asian.
Rum barrels.
Is it rum barrel?
It's Asian rum barrels.
Yeah, Asian Caribbean rum cask.
It sounds like you're saying Asian barrels.
No, I didn't say Asian.
How you say?
Sounds like it.
Aged.
Aged in.
Yeah.
I wonder if like the Asian barrels are
How
real
you
small,
say
like
it?
micros.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's made out of bonsai trees instead of white oak.
Oh,
Well, congratulations, Rob.
Sorry. Oh my God. That was-
Angels Envy is
that,
I'm sorry.
that's good.
yeah.
Oh my God. We need more rum. You know what else
How
I
you
had that's
say
good?
more rum?
That's rum is the Barstown rum cask. Ever had
I've
that?
never had that one.
It's that yellow one up there. It's very, very good.
You
What is the proof on that Angels?
Ugh,
How you say
Hey.
rum barrel?
100?
100 proof.
God, that was good.
Yeah.
You know what? Good job, Rob. You didn't do that on purpose, but good job. I'll be damned. I'm gonna be drinking some of that now. Oh, go ahead and help yourself.
I thought you said that's what you wanted.
No, I didn't say anything about that.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I
Okay,
said
go ahead,
that.
get it down.
Would you like me to?
No. I want you to try it.
Okay.
See what you think.
He's just pretending like he's been. He's just
Oh,
gonna help himself put it.
All
Hi,
right.
Ben.
So we are
Oh
going
my
to
God, no problem. I'm not even gonna say that.
what?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
What are you gonna say? It's live. Go ahead and say it. We can edit this.
According to Mr. Rob, the Asian barrel holes are sideways.
He called Rob that, not me.
I
Rob said it.
you
Not
said it.
You know what? That's funny.
That's just yeah.
Anybody else want this?
I've already had that so many times.
Okay.
I thought that was funny.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. Don't worry, we'll edit this. Not. All right, so we are going to do.
Atta girl.
Hey, she did a tasting, by the way, guys. She learned a little bit more about bourbon on Sunday with Gandhi.
Good job. She
We
said,
but we did like a flight, and
but
we
then you
went-
called her Buzz because she realized it was Sunday and she had to go to work the next day.
yeah,
Hey,
cask. Oh my God. Oh, that's
I apologize for what I
no, you don't.
You didn't say it.
I just repeated it.
Exactly. You just read from
All
your
right, let's
text.
do a. I want to do a duck race because I just love duck races.
So what's our first giveaway?
did you get these people's addresses?
Oh no, I need. Hold on. If anybody's watching this on replay, because I
Can
know.
they
there's-
hear us?
Oh, sorry.
Well, as long as you don't remove us from the stage.
Oh, that's what you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't share. You just went over.
awesome.
Or you shared the
All right.
last time.
So Bourbon Hall, I need your address. Torp, I need your address. Les Bramlett, I need your address. And I think I got dollar bills the other day. So
Yeah. I'm letting it sit for a second.
you know what's awesome right now?
Me?
No.
Oh.
That it's almost like we have a small family on stream right now because there's only like 6 plus 3. You all have very damn good chances of winning.
Oh.
So,
Can we pick something besides ducks this time? That's what,
what
what
do
we
you
got.
Let's do dog race.
I don't know if we got greyhounds.
Oh.
Who wants the birds?
We got puppy dogs right
All
there.
right, we'll do puppy dogs.
Okay, so we need names. Okay, now's the time, Rob.
Name, that'll be easy because I can probably memorize them all those on the stream. All right, here we go. Now we can do. How about Special Olympics?
Just keep going. I'm going to say this, though. If you have not been on the Paralympics TikTok, I don't know who's running that, and it is a verified account. go on that TikTok and watch their videos. They are amazing. They like hilariously funny.
Like, is it?
It's a verified account.
Okay.
It's got the little blue check mark.
Okay. Oh,
is-
husky dog.
So funny.
Is Justin still on?
No, Justin's off. He's supposed to go down with me to do the barrel.
Chilco.
He's supposed to go down with me to do the barrel pick with Fred Minnick. He backed out.
Well, you better find a ride.
I do need a ride. Am I going down to Owensboro on Thursday? I need a ride. And back. Here's the reason why I can't go by myself. Because I have a problem driving awake.
So does the person that takes you down get to participate
No,
in
they
well,
gotta
fuck
stand-
that. I
They just
mean,
gotta stay in the car for about 2 hours. I mean, there's a chance that you may be able to slide in, but I can't guarantee any of that stuff.
But you will. Who else is in? Come
Dude,
on. If you're
That's all
in,
we already got. There's 5 here, 5 on the board.
well,
all right.
This is gonna be the greatest race ever. These are the best ones.
Yep.
Oh, we'll do a minute 30.
Jesus. Okay.
look at your little puppies.
Oh, you know what?
Who's
I
who's the zipper head?
I got to share the screen.
Oh, Megan's in. Gotta add Megan in.
Oh, where'd you go? Bathroom?
Samantha's in.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go back.
And I think that's just a little personal.
Oh shit!
You did it again.
Oh my god! I did. Good thing's only a few people on.
Do you have any? Sorry.
They all should be in cars and all wreck each other.
I'll have to show you while you're setting that up. I gotta show you this text.
Oh man!
You'll laugh at this.
See, I can make these Japanese jokes because I am one.
Well,
So,
still not.
well, I'm allowed. Husky dog, right?
Cask 529.
Cass. I erased it accidentally.
Rob,
Rob,
Megan,
Megan,
Samantha.
Samantha, Chill Will,
Jill, Will.
and let's see, is that it?
No, whatever somebody else said.
Hazmat.
Oh,
Hazmat's
Hazmat's here.
Gandy.
Oh shit, Gandy. Good. I don't know why. Okay. How come we got more people in here than we do viewers? Come on now.
You got 8.
You know what I thought? I said, you know what I thought? I have bad eyes. So from here, it says Hasman Compton. And it says, it looks like goes Gandy's dick.
What? Oh, go get these done.
We got a little wiener race.
Good God.
Do we have sausages?
We have a little wiener race. All right,
Oh,
hold on. Here.
crabs.
Do I have everybody?
I don't know about copy that.
Oh yeah, before I
Yeah.
race it again.
Yeah.
Copy.
Okay.
Done.
Set your time.
Hold on. Did you guys see this yet? Nope. Oh, stop sharing.
Crabs.
Now share that.
You share this. Hold on. Names at list. All right. Is that everybody? Look closely. I can't even see it from
yeah,
here.
it looks like that's it.
This is gonna be a great race. This is like the Kentucky Derby. About 8 horses.
Doggies.
Doggies. Doggy dogs. What is this for?
I don't know.
What did we say it was for?
You didn't.
What's
How you say?
Let's do the Angels Envy.
We'll also give whoever.
Already won. Already won.
Already won. There you go.
Angels Envy.
All right.
Everybody's got to try the RD1. Every winner tonight gets an RD1.
Okay.
That's just so good.
All right.
Is that?
And,
I can get that out off of here.
yeah, you do.
That's like 3 weeks old.
All right. What would you do with the sound? I like this sound. Diddle-diddle-doo.
That's not what I'm saying. We should have like a cars and put Asians in them, and they would be all over the place. Yes, Candy, already won balloons, buddy. That'd be awesome if you can customize this race.
Yeah, that's whose blend was that?
That was RJ.
RJ's, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, RJ1 is what we'll call it.
Yeah.
But that was a phenomenal blend, which, by the way, I'm going to
I
take some.
have not had it. I was not here last week.
You didn't have this?
I was not here last week to partake.
Oh,
God, dude. what
Last
the
week was my
fudge?
wife's birthday, and I was
Where's-
good, and I was with my wife.
Hey, Erica, can you grab that RJ1?
until you later
Either
came
one.
on with
So I
us.
later came on, and after she had two
Both
of the
the same
big
blend.
tall, yeah.
Holy crap, Ola, dude. I want some more. Dude, you got it. To me, this is probably the best one I've ever tasted.
Do you want a fresh glass?
I did.
That's not fresh.
Grab
You
it.
grabbed that off of there?
Because I put mine back there. That was empty.
You want more glasses?
No, we're fine. He just
Here you
grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
let's-
shit. Okay, hold on. We got to pay attention to the puppy dog race.
Oh,
It's like a little litter.
That one looks like it's got a zipper head. It's not even a real dog.
The winner is Megan. We got to write this down, Jeff.
yep. I'm getting
Megan
there.
gets
Already won.
RD1 and Angel's Envy Ray. This is so good. I gotta buy some more of this. You just pour
You've gone through this whole time.
it was full
You were full last week.
Look at that.
Holy shit!
We don't have a lot of samples.
Yeah, we did, but I've drank
And we sampled them as we
I've drank quite a bit of those too. It is damn good.
Okay, so take
Go you, Maggie.
take Megan out.
Okay. You know what? If we do this race 8 times, everybody wins.
Sure enough.
Now explain what this is. This is the
This is
RD1 and RD2 combined.
this is
Is that
this
right?
is maple cask and Amberano.
It's delicious.
Have you nosed it yet?
yeah, I did.
Now the nose isn't the greatest of all.
Oh hell, that's pretty damn good.
Right, but you wait till you get into it.
My dog drank too much.
We're gonna do another race, so hang on. Here we go. Jeffrey?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Wow. That
You know what that reminds me of? That Copper Sky.
exactly does. Exactly. That's got that cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
I said we should. That's what we should send into.
Snickerdoodle.
Dude,
what
Snickerdoodle
do we call
cookies.
It's phenomenal.
Oh man,
Baker drinks. Send
Yeah.
that in as the.
as the blend.
That's
But
a
we're telling everybody, so we might not get our blend in.
no, but it's a phenomenal blend.
It is.
Oh wow.
I
And
know.
that's just RD1
And RD2
and RD1.
And C3PO.
and C3PO.
No, it's
Right.
it's RD1, the maple, and also their other bottle of the Amberano.
Yeah.
Now, separate, yeah, they're okay because the Amberano is too strong, in my opinion, on RD1. But you blend it in with the maple.
Well, the maple sweetens it up a lot more.
Oh.
Yeah.
So again, we get a bottle of RD1 maple and RD1 Amberano.
yeah, they're about $65 a piece. However, then you get 2 bottles
Then you combine the 2 bottles equally.
into a bigger. It's 1-to-1 parts, 1-to-1.
Mhm.
So
And
you
it
still end
is-
up with 2 bottles, but
right
Correct.
blended.
blended.
Same amount of alcohol.
And this will last you a week.
Ganny.
Apparently.
Okay, yes, we'll email you, Cask, and we'll definitely get together here soon.
All right. So who we got? Torp is on there now.
Hey, Tor, hey, buddy, I need your email address. Did you
Tore it
already?
up from the ground up. Come on, we were all picking it up.
We need his
Yep.
mailing address.
We need your mailing address, Tore.
Yeah, I owe you an RD1 blend. Copy, and I owe everybody an RD1 blend.
Yeah. Just make sure you email your address to Bourbon and Ballz.
Yeah,
at
bourbonandballs.com or
at Gmail.
yeah, you'll never get there. Yeah, bourbonandballs@gmail.com.
We
And
don't have a website, do we?
it's
Not
Tor up for the
yet.
pour up. That's what it, yes. Hey, Tor,
See? I'm thankful that you were not offended by that.
do you have a channel? Oh, and Dollar Bill, your KOK went out. I'm pretty sure.
We mailed everything but these 3.
Yeah,
And
but
who,
did I mail dollar bills? I'm pretty sure.
Do we have a name on the 3? We got
Yeah. This Liz whatever
Les.
What?
Here, Les.
I'm offended.
Les,
Here, what does that say?
Les Bramlett,
It
Okay,
says
that's-
less.
Les Nessman. Anybody know that one?
Turp,
Yes,
and
bourbon,
WKRP and
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
pale or something.
Bourbon.
We're gonna start having trivia.
Okay.
Tore it from the ground up was your grandpa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Said their names.
Nice. Dollar bill. Hold on. Do I have your email address? If not, owe you a KOK.
Just say no, we don't have your
Just-
email address.
You just mailed him. You said you sent out his.
I thought I did. Hold on here.
Charlie, don't you know how to check those things? Look. You go in here and you pull this down and then you hit search. And then what's his name? What's his name?
His name.
That's the problem.
Bill.
What are you looking at?
Our email.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I think I got it from somebody else. I'm totally confused. Like, let's do the honor system here. Dollar bill. If I haven't sent you the KOK, email me and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we don't have.
I don't
bill.
have that much left.
So I don't know what your email is, but
Oh, hold on. Bourbon and Balls.
let's be. I know that's not what you mean, but that's what I'm reading.
Yes, Les Nessman and the turkey drops.
I said
He knows.
KRP.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Husky Dog knew.
The first and
I get no
first
credit.
ever
Ever.
annual turkey drop,
Yes.
Yes.
and it didn't go nowhere.
All right. Well, there's my email address.
So Torip and
It's
Dollar
his.
Bill.
It's not ours. It's his.
It's his.
All right. Anybody else want in
we
this
have
race?
access to it, but
Change.
we got to do dogs again. Can we change it?
Yeah, we'll change it. Hold on. We're going to
Take Megan out.
hold on.
Hold on.
Where's the?
Race timers.
All right, what are we gonna do now?
Well, I don't know because you're going so fast. I can't see anything. Fancy dress race.
Space Hopper.
What's the spoon guy with the eggs?
That looks annoying, but let's do it. Names, edit. Let's leave these people in there.
Everybody wins. You know, one of them
And
will
then you
win.
need to add
Cass is not here. You have to be present.
yeah.
Megan's gone.
Megan.
Is Megan
I
gone?
mean, she's here, but she won the last one.
Hazmat's the last person I had on.
You need
Who
to
else?
add Torp.
Yes, we do have a lot of.
King of Kentucky.
Yes, we do. Email sent. Thank you, sir. Rob, you're already in. Quit. Damn it. Quit doing that. 2 negatives equals a positive. Or
Two positives equal a
Do
negative.
you have
Yes.
Torp?
no, I
Yes.
don't have Tor. No, I don't.
Oh, why not?
And we had dollar bill.
There's only one R. Spell it right. He's going to be offended if you don't spell his name right.
Dollar bill.
Make sure Torp sends in his.
Tor 1R.
He did.
Yep.
Yes. And get rid of Megan. She already won.
She did.
She won the last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it. That's what I wrote down.
What's it?
I'm glad you're writing
No.
that down.
I got, tis me.
You have to watch
right.
the whole episode again.
Oh,
What's that?
Tor, we got his email.
I take a picture every night.
Oh, really?
I'll get
Of
my
what?
phone, yeah. Of our.
You know the time that we had
what
Phil.
you say?
What's his name?
Ben?
Ben. He fucked everything up. He was horrible. I'm glad.
Ben, if you're
I'm glad
watching.
he's leaving.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the first time hearing about that.
What's that?
Did he
Oh yeah.
win?
So you want the viewers?
What
don't
are
know.
you doing?
The viewers don't know. We can tell the viewers because Ben ain't watching, so who gives a shit?
Well, yeah.
Ben's leaving.
Yeah, Phil and Ben.
Yeah. So we try to get we need a 4th person, but it's got to be in person. So
What are you doing?
I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
All right. Is that screen right, folks? 2 positive are positive. Yeah, you are right. I like this Jeff guy. He hasn't been around long enough.
I guess I suck.
Appreciate that, Thorpe.
All right. I think we got everybody in. Anybody else want in? Someone just joined on, and if you want in, press in. Otherwise, I'm running this bitch.
Run it.
Run it.
All right, here we go. What is this for? RD1 again?
Same deal, wasn't it?
RD1 and Angel's Envy. I want to get rid of this Angel's Envy. I got like 4 of these things.
Not that one.
We
you
like
don't.
it.
I got more of those down
Not
there.
that one. No, you got that's the only rye you got.
Oh, really? Oh, then I don't want to give away that then.
You already said it for this one.
No, hold on.
For-
I haven't started the race.
No, but you said it.
For this race.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
I already won.
How do I got multiple screens going on?
I have no clue what you're doing with life.
Is that right?
Yes.
Dollar bill?
Yes,
last
that's
one?
right. That's the right one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Jesus. Mary and Joseph.
And we're doing the eggs. Yeah.
Okay.
There you're sharing it.
RJ might have given you my info, but haven't received any mail from you.
You know what? He's probably right. I'm gonna work on samples probably what is today? Monday? If it's not gonna be tomorrow, it's gonna have to wait till the weekend. So I will try to do it tomorrow.
We got you.
So is everybody else that needs to be on here in here?
Looks like it.
All right, let's do this.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God, this is so slow.
Go back to the Torp had a question there.
Oh,
How is that rye?
I don't think it's minty.
No, it's not minty. It doesn't have on the nose. It had that rye spice for me,
Oh, to me, it had caramel corn, but
Yeah.
caramel corn.
but yeah, because it was that
That's what I
kind of
had.
alcohol forward kind of that rye, the typical rye. But on the taste, no, it didn't taste like a rye to me.
Oh, well, obviously it didn't taste like a rye to me.
Yeah.
This thing is like in slow motion.
Yeah, well, they can't run too fast, so they'll drop their egg.
I wonder if I could like make them drop their egg.
It doesn't look
awesome.
like it.
God, they're slower than molasses.
Well, we still got 36 seconds. I mean, the seconds are going to go as
I guess
fast
it's
as-
all relative.
Yeah.
Has anybody out there tried the new Bottled and Bond Angel's Envy? We've
yeah.
got it. We haven't opened it, haven't cracked it yet.
No, there's so many damn bottles we haven't tried.
Yeah. I've heard I've heard different things about it.
Hey, here's a what's that? All right.
That's that Knob Creek rye that Ben brought over. That we weren't
Oh, hold
too
on.
big of a fan of that.
Husky dog.
Let's get on.
He gets what's he get?
No,
The
Jesus.
Angels Envy and a Disco, wasn't it? Or the RD1?
Just the already one. You
Okay.
said you didn't want to give your
Okay, you gonna write that down?
What did we give him?
You just said
Angels Envy rye and RD1
just
or
the
just
RD1?
RD1?
already won.
Okay. That was Husky Dog.
You know what I'd love to give away, but we don't have enough viewers on here. If we had like 20 right now, I'd do it.
But you said beer.
So once you guys go get some people and bring them on over, I would do the Heaven Hill 18 right now.
Oh,
If we got 20 on here,
hey guys, go
get
find
your
some people.
go get your friends and tell them to come on over. Tell them we're going to give away Heaven Hill 18.
a sample. Of
Sample.
Husky
So I want to crack that open, but I need a reason. So go
Well,
tell your friends.
if we don't find a reason tonight, I mean, we do have a 1-year anniversary coming up, do we not?
Our 1 year anniversary not till September.
September. Well, it's a month away.
2 months, July.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, which by the way, are you guys in? And we'll keep on asking this. Are you guys interested? We're gonna bring back the Balls and Bourbon and Ballz,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna bring back a. It's kind of like an office bowl, but it's the weekly prizes. I don't know if I can say cash prizes, but I just did. And there's an overall prize too, and it's $25, I believe. But that pays for the whole entire season, all 18 weeks. It's football, American football, and every week you pick all the games.
Oh,
You pick all the games, and it's all straight up.
Oh, well, we're also
And basically, whoever has the most wins. Obviously, there's a Monday night tiebreaker. Gets the weekly prize, and then you have an overall record.
stop
For all
screen
18
share. We have.
weeks. Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
This is what it's like.
So, anyways, if
Somebody
you guys are
baby.
interested in this, we're gonna keep announcing this, but we'll ramp this announcement up as we get closer. Last year we had 60 people in it.
Foosball?
I would like to get over 100 people in it this year. It's a bigger prize pool. And then what's cool about it is that every week there's a winner. So if you're like me who forgets to put in their picks, like I did last year,
Oh yeah.
I still could win. I still won a couple of weeks and got my money back, more than my money back.
So
But I didn't win there overall because I was so far behind.
so we're going to have like a weekly winner and then an
A cumulative.
overall
Correct.
week. Okay.
Every week someone wins, and you'll actually win a little bit more than your entry fee. Okay, you only win once out of 18 weeks.
Okay.
And then there's a larger pool of money. And I think with the amount of people, hopefully we get up to like 100 people. We'll do like a first, second, and third. Last year, the person won like $300, but that was a winner take all.
Okay.
You got another bottle of this, right?
We do. So, anyways, we'll mention it more, and we'll get links started and all that kind of stuff. But when football starts, like it's game on. Like,
yeah,
we're really going to get into this.
Erica, you want some more?
I still have a little bit, but thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, because we kind of paused the sports a little bit because
Well, it's summertime and there's not a whole lot.
yeah, not a whole lot going. I think the biggest news we gotten so far is the NFL lost their lawsuit for the DirecTV NFL Sunday ticket deal. Hasn't been a whole lot of other.
RJ, bring it.
What's that?
RJ, bring it. I might as well get it down now if RJ's going to bring his people over.
Oh hell. Okay, RJ, where are you?
He must have told RJ. He's like, all right, guys, log off. Let's go to let's go to Charlie's house.
Also, let's remember while we're doing this, Middletown is going to be hosting Middletown, Ohio. Bourbon, what is it called? Beer and Bourbon.
Bros and hoes.
Bro, yeah.
Like boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes.
I
Boats
said
and
we could
hoes.
say bros, butches, and beer and bourbon.
Boats and hoes.
Anyhow, October 5th. So
RJ, wait,
go
anybody.
on to the Downtown Middletown Inc. DMI Facebook page. You can sign up.
You can do it.
And I don't have it in front of me. Do you have it in front of you?
Yes, bros, bourbon, barbecue.
No, there's no barbecue.
Rob wants to know if there's any Olympics coverage.
Yes. Well, yeah, we talked about that. We will have some.
Yeah, it's just, honest to God, this is more of a football channel. I got to be honest with you. Like, we're really heavy in football, and we're really active come September when it comes to our channel, when it comes to Bourbon and Ballz. It's just, one more thing, too, is August, I think 20th and 27th. That's what we decided.
Yeah.
We're going to be off. We're going to take 2 weeks off as far as live streams just to re-energize knowing that it's going to be a long football season. So we'll still produce videos and all that kind of stuff on Thursdays, but August 20th and 27th, we're just going to take 2 weeks off just to get our minds right and get it recharged for the football season.
Well, and those will be times too when we will we'll re-air kind of like the Steve Higdon show tonight, because we got
man, that was great. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know that there's only a few people on it. That was an excellent interview.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
If I say so myself.
So, we got this Thursday, we have the 70/70. Next Thursday, we've got AM Scott. We've got the cigar company coming up. We'll re-air some of these like interviews that we've done with the different distillers. And also, I know, Rob, you were asking me the other day about our Patreon account.
Something's going on with it.
Yeah,
it's messed up.
It is up. If you search Bourbon and Ballz for whatever reason,
dude, I did that today and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 pages down.
Oh, that was it. I couldn't find any of it.
Really?
Yeah. So I emailed Patreon and asked them what was going on, so they're going to get back with us.
Okay.
Because right now you really can't find it unless you have the link.
Right. So it is up. We've also got a TikTok page, and we're posting stuff up on our Facebook page, which is kind of limited right now, but we've got that up. But then our YouTube page is where you'll find, like under community, you'll have the different notes and comments and photos and whatnot up there as well. So we got 12.
Well, we need 20.
RJ, where are you? RJ's in.
So I'm gonna post RJ, buddy. We're gonna do Heaven Hill 18 if we get 20. So here's our Patreon if anybody wants to Well, I don't know how you're gonna do that, but there we go.
Oh, we went from 12 to 11. It's not looking good, guys.
Yeah, not looking good. I don't know what's going on.
But
Gunner's like in for I don't know. We're gonna crack open. I've been wanting to try the Heaven Hill 18, but I need a reason. So we need to get 20 people in here.
we'll also post this Bros Bourbon and Beer
Yeah.
on
Bros and Hose.
Bros and Hose.
Well, I mean, you can bring your hoe if you want.
Oats and Hose.
Boats and hose.
If you got a hoe.
October 5th, by the way. So mark your calendar, and then we'll share the link and all that for you.
So we're gonna do we'll write down the ends again if we get to 20. Right now we're only at 12, so I'm not really concerned right now until we get to like 18, then I'll start writing shit down. But hey, RJ, by the way, this is all we got left of one of the bottles of your RJ1.
RJ1.
Yeah.
Yeah, RJ1 blend.
Yeah.
This is all we got left. I got one more bottle left. That's it. So I went through a bottle in a whole week.
That's awful.
Do I need to boost use? No, I need to boost hours.
Yeah, Patreon account, Rob, is it's for there's 3 different tiers.
13.
There's a free tier, a $3 tier, and a $5 tier. And if you go to that Patreon account, you'll see what each tier will get you. The paid tiers will get you some behind the scenes stuff,
Back to 12.
some
Samples.
specific samples that are not available to what we're doing tonight. Maybe the Heaven Hill 18 will be on the Patreon account where you won't get a sample of that tonight. Sorry, or from us free, but our Patreon members will.
Like the Patreon members, we'll throw in like they will have access to this back thing. Like
Right.
I did say that no more of this stuff because when RJ and I did a live stream a couple weeks ago, y'all wiped me clean, not clean, but you guys wiped me out pretty good. And I don't mind it because I was talking to Gandy the other day, like doing samples or giving away samples, it's addictive because I want to hear what you guys have to say about these bourbons. There's no sense of drinking this bourbon unless someone else enjoys it with you.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You like that as a tagline?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. There is no reason to drink these bourbons unless you have other people drink it with you.
Right.
Honest to God.
That's a hug.
And what's the sense of having a bottle you're never going to open?
Right. You're not gonna drink the whole fucking bottle.
Well,
Okay. Well, we must. This RJ1, I'm telling you, we need a new sticker that says RJ1 on it. But yeah, we're almost done with this one.
well,
It's absolutely awesome.
I'm gonna have to get.
But yeah, so for our Patreon, they'll have access to the back wall. Anyways, we gotta fix the Patreon. It's messed up right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
William Hall, what did I send you the other day? Oh, the Coy Hill. Damn.
Oh boy,
Where's he at?
Right
God,
here.
that Coy Hill so
Yeah,
good.
he got the Coy Hill.
Did
Did you get it yet, buddy? Because, give me your thoughts.
My old boss name was William Hall. I had to make sure it wasn't him.
We've also got a sampling or a review of what we'll be doing. Some Found North.
Yes.
We've got batches 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then 2 additional store picks. And I want to shout out to Max and Rob, Max Keeley and Rob at work for supplying those samples. We'll get those on a show here pretty soon. But if you're familiar with Found North,
Let me get some.
that's
Only
some
got
good
one. We need
stuff.
2 more.
Oh, 15, 14 goes back in the box. It closes now. 15 got it out of the box. 14 just got it back in the box.
That's what she said.
Oh, yes. William, so when you do it, I wouldn't mind. You do what you want, but it'd be great if I give you the link and you get on here and try this bad boy out.
Give me your empties, please. Oh, wait, you're not drinking anymore.
Cheers, another one, everyone. Keith P is on. Keith P, we're waiting on 6 more people so we can give away this Heaven Hill 18 sample.
So, Keith, if you know somebody,
Yes, William Hall. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Like again, I enjoy people's experiences. That to me, that's the greatest thing ever with bourbon. Okay, so
I think when you get, I think some of our viewers, you should, if you're comfortable, when you get your sample, video yourself trying it and send it to us. We can put it on our TikTok. You don't think so?
What?
When you get the samples.
Okay, that's funny. Well, you just say video yourself. I don't know.
Video, what? Like clothed?
Well, yeah, do it whatever you want.
No, clothed.
You know what? Do that, and I'll do like a collage of videos,
Yeah.
and I'll put them together on YouTube. So
Oh, now all of a sudden it was a good idea.
it's a great idea. It's my idea now.
No, it's not your idea.
I just call it. So 16. All right, we get to 18. I start tearing up the lid.
Oh boy, come on now, come
Come
on,
on.
We're
guys.
at 16. You know, it'd be funny if I end the stream at 19. Say fuck us.
Oh, we got cut off. Sorry. It's only drams, not only fans. Yes, that's correct, Megan. Thank you. We don't need
Yes, William Hall. Yeah.
duck pics.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, is that?
It is
cool.
full. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't even tried it yet. We've been waiting for a reason to try it. Like the 17 to me is just phenomenal.
Oh,
It's my
God.
that and Coy Hill are my
Good
two
lord.
favorite bourbons that we have scored of all time. And which, by the way, we're going to put our scoring sheet
Yeah.
in our Patreon group.
Yes.
And it'll basically show all the hundreds of I think it's over 150 that we've scored.
Yeah.
Over the years or over the several months, and it has our scoring sheet on it and all that kind of stuff. So I think the two highest scoring bourbons that we ever scored was Coy Hill and Heaven Hill 17 were the two highest. Hold on, hey, you guys are cheating.
Huh?
Get off our channels.
No, I'm not.
No. Get Jeff. Get
I'm
off the
not.
channel.
I'm not on it.
I can see myself.
Yeah, but I'm not on the channel.
Yeah, you are. It's counting as a view. That don't count.
You ain't the boss.
Did it drop
Let me
off?
see your phone. You're not allowed to be. Are you on our channel?
No.
No,
Are you on our channel?
no.
You're not showing me.
I just showed you
I
my
don't-
phone.
I don't trust you.
I'm on.
motherfucker.
I'm on YouTube.
I don't trust you, mother.
I'm on YouTube, and
I
I'm
don't-
not.
Get off. Get. I'm
not.
serious. I'm not counting this.
I am
Off.
not. I'm not on. There's our splash screen, but I'm not on it.
All right. Ooh, we almost had.
See, we're at 18.
All right. Well, I'll start
See?
opening this then.
Not on.
I tried.
Do you win raffles or camp out 4 days early on? I win raffles, if I'm being honest. I used to camp out for it, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's fun for a minute or
He
two.
doesn't camp out. Let
No,
me tell you
I
what
did.
he does.
No, seriously. I used to camp out all the time because Erica went with me. We'd be out there at 5 fucking a.m. in the morning
Yeah.
That's not camping out.
for a 9 o'clock opening.
No,
Yes.
camping out is spending the night. That's camping out.
The only time I ever camped out for that was two things, and it wasn't bourbon related. One was
We're getting over that before we go back
one
down
was
to 17.
tickets to the UC game. Bob Huggins
Did
got
you
us all.
sleep outside overnight?
Okay, it was inside. However,
That's not
that's
camping.
camping out.
Where did
Okay,
you?
my second experience was camping out. I slept on a fucking cot and froze my ass off,
Okay, that's camping out.
and I was first in line.
What was the
For
first
what?
experience?
It's for the new iPhone.
You were the guy going. "Oh,
And I was in Verizon's newsletter.
So, what was the first experience when you said I slept inside? What is that?
With
Where did you
Huggins.
sleep?
Well, you
Like
said Huggins.
hotel?
No, inside the Fifth Third Arena where the tickets went on
No,
sale.
that's not. It's not camping.
Okay, so the only time I really camped out was the Verizon store.
Yeah, did you spend the night outside? on
Fuck
the cot? Okay.
5 p.m. until 9 a.m. opening.
Because when he camped out with Bob, he slept in his car
All right, you're right about that.
in camping mode.
Okay, easy. So
Should have got a
No,
beanie,
so-
baby.
I've waited in line for bottles and shit, but quite honestly, I quit doing that about
Yeah.
6 months ago because I don't know. It's just easier to win. I just played lottery.
Yeah, it's crazy. The amount of bottles that are available.
I mean, we're only at 18,
Yeah.
so we might not be able to drink it.
Yeah, on
It's
drop
open.
days, the big high end bottles, they may only have 6.
What's the ABV?
Yeah, and you're number 20 in line.
Yeah,
It got to be the point where it just wasn't
it
working.
ended up being the same shit all the time too.
Yeah,
Like we
Yeah.
get Weller Red and Weller Green here a lot, and that's all we got for the longest time. And I got worn out,
yeah.
so I don't
remember
camp out anymore.
remember one time I went down to O'Brien's. I was on a Thursday night. I saw that OHLQ said that they
You're
had
my favorite.
the new single barrel Old Forester,
That's going to change our palates
the
if we
blue
get
label.
watermelons.
And I went there and they're like, there's like 10, 12 people sitting outside in chairs. And I asked the lady at the counter, I was like, OHLQ says you got this in stock. And she says, oh yeah. She said, but people sitting outside already have it. And it was the day before, it was before 5 o'clock,
See, that's
the
crazy.
day before. And they released it at 9 o'clock on Friday mornings.
My bad. I didn't
Just
need to
put
put
the
it front.
bottle. I mean, you just need the bottle.
No,
Why do you
people
need-
want to see the box
Okay.
right there in between you all.
Well, I know what it is.
I don't know.
I'm not getting down on the damn
That's
floor
fine.
again.
No, there, people can see it. There we go.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Anyone want water?
Shit.
Oh my.
Yeah, the punishment for my ass.
One of those is
Freaking Heaven Hill 17.
One is
Okay.
what?
one of
Spicy?
those is a spicy like
Perfect.
Okay.
one on the
Oh, we got sausages?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, we're going to be eating here until we get 2 more. I'm going to tell you this at 10:15.
Thank you.
Well, no, we're having fun. But
We got
you know.
18.
we get 18, we need 2 more. Go get your friends. Can you put the sausages in front? I want watermelon.
There we go.
Hold on, let me have watermelon.
Hey, Weller.
You said I don't want the watermelon.
I don't want that. It has seeds on it.
Just
It's
eat
supposed
it.
to
You're
be
fine.
It ain't seedless. There's like 3 effing seeds on here.
It won't go in your belly.
Hold on. What the hell?
Just eat it. It's not gonna be. It's fine. I can take mine.
I'm not eating the fucking watermelon seeds. We just lost a
Thank you.
viewer.
We did.
RJ, this is a working buddy. We're 3 short.
It's not happening.
At some point, we're going to call it.
Yep. No, we're gonna drink it off air.
So a lot of you guys missed the interview with Steve Higdon. I'm telling you,
It was a great interview.
that was a great interview. That guy knows everything about bourbon. And you need to go visit the Big Bourbon Club. It was very good. I'm going to run a ticker across.
I'm gonna sign up.
You should.
I just said I'm going.
Okay.
Calm down.
And it's free?
I've been a member of the Big Bourbon Club for 4 years,
Holy shit.
at least 4 years. 3 or 4
What
years.
Really?
Yeah, and
what tier are you?
I'm on the free level.
I'm half tempted to pay.
I
Because
was,
I want to do the tip. I want to go do the
Yeah.
picks.
but I've done the virtual blinds. I've bought bottles. The only thing I don't partake in, obviously, is the barrel picks because I'm
Okay.
not at that tier. But the chat, the live streams that he does, different chat
Which,
pages or whatever.
speaking of barrel picks, I know there's more people on now. You guys, anybody going to Owensboro on Thursday? Let me know. I need a ride.
Uber.
I got to figure out how to get on Owensboro. I got a barrel pick on Thursday with Fred Minnick at Green River.
Your Uber driver or whomever rides with you, just so you
And I
know.
can't pass that opportunity out. It's fucking Fred Minnick. You know what I'm saying? Owensboro.
But the other person doesn't get any perks.
Yeah, so I don't think the other person who's going with me can get into the barrel pick. Maybe someone that show up. But, I mean, it's fucking Fred Minnick in Green River. Like, Jesus. But anyways,
Well, it's in Owensboro, Torup.
yeah, Owensboro, Kentucky. It's 4 hours from where I live.
Some good
So-
watermelon.
Where?
Anyways.
Oh, where's Big Bourbon now?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah, Louisville. So they do bourbon picks all the time.
Yeah, one of Steve's partners in crime, I guess you'd say,
I got to
Um,
computer.
is,
Otherwise,
yeah.
the strings I go dead.
Joe's Older Than Dirt. It's neighborhood bar down right outside of Louisville. It's where he does a lot of his barrel picks. You can buy bottles there. It's a great little neighborhood bar. It's got all kind of premium liquors out there. So if you're ever in the Louisville area, try and check out Joe's Older Than Dirt. Excuse me.
Tore up. It's a 2-hour drive, so I don't know that he's gonna.
From where?
Here. We're in Green River, right?
No, it's not. Fucking 4 hours.
Oh. You go down the night before and spend the night.
No, I have to go to the NC soccer game.
And then he has to get back.
And then I can get back to it. The reason why people are like, what's wrong with that? Y'all don't know my little nuances. I fall asleep while I'm driving. Like, it's a real thing.
It is.
And he's got it. Never mind.
No.
I'm not gonna go there.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I don't know how.
I have a
Because he's
problem.
so ADD.
I have a problem driving. I just fall asleep. I fall asleep home from work sometimes. Not now, when I live a little bit farther, 20 minutes from here.
It's 3 hours and 28 minutes from here.
Oh, you can do it.
You can do it.
Weller will take you.
Come on, guys. We need 4 more.
No, it's not about sobering up. Honest to God, I literally
He does.
fall asleep.
Like you said, he'd fall asleep coming home.
Yeah, I used to have a 20-minute commute, and man, I would had to slap myself in the face to stay up. Like, I don't know what it is about
I'll
driving.
ride with you if I get to smack you in the face.
I don't know what about driving. I just can't do it. So when we go on vacation, if it's like more than 2 hours away,
If it's more than a half an hour.
okay, then we have to fly. But I just can't. I can't do it. Or she drives all the time.
RJ, you still on here? You got some.
We're dissipating here.
Sounds
We
like
almost made it.
Sleep apnea.
We just bottle killed this.
Mm-hmm.
You did. I just had.
Sorry, Megan, you don't get it.
RJ won. Sleep apnea. I know, but it's only when I'm driving.
So it's
Like,
It's- motion activated narcolepsy.
I can wake you up. Just think about the other guy looking for heritage.
that is true. Like Ben, which by the way, everybody, Ben's moving.
Ben's moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he gone in 2 weeks, and we need a extra fill-in, but they have to be here in person.
Yeah.
So anybody want to join, you're more than welcome to be our fill-in, but it's on a Monday night.
Well, you also got to be able to put up with our shit that we always deal with.
What the hell, you guys?
What?
Man.
Megan, we're waiting on 20 viewers so we can get this bottle giveaway of Heaven No 18.
Samantha, are you still on?
We
'Cause
actually
if
reached.
you
I
are,
think we reached 19.
her husband's a big bourbon guy, Trey. Maybe he would come and be Phil.
Well, where does he live?
Jamestown.
That's a
He
fucking
can crash
45
on your,
minutes.
He can.
We all got to work the next day. That's the thing about Monday night streams is we all got to work the next day.
Yeah.
And we'll never do a Friday night stream.
Fly RJ in.
You know what I thought about is
Well, we've done.
I wonder. I think there might be an opening on Saturdays leading into Baker's, but then again, we got our own lives, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen. Evening.
and we've done.
No, we're back to 16.
We've
Yes,
done.
so hey, Jen, just by the way,
Oh, coming in.
yeah, you're right. Tor, we don't have no friends.
I made him get on.
So Jen, we'll get to 20 viewers, and we're only 2 away now. We've been at 18 for a little while.
There's life from the patio. Cheers,
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We're 2 away from giving away a sample of Heaven Hill 18.
Let's do it.
We haven't tried this yet either, so it's a fresh crack.
It could be really bad.
19. Oh, shit. Get your
Uh-oh.
glasses out.
Got
Let's
glasses
go,
right
go
here.
ahead and start writing these names. All right, everybody, go ahead and start saying N because we're going to probably get 20. Oh, we got 18.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and write this down because I think we're going to get 20.
All right.
So,
So if
N
you
if you want, so we can write this down. Jeff will write it down.
Prove this already.
Why? People want to see this.
They don't care. You're such an asshole. Move.
Right here.
Just-
Right chair. You better write that down. They're going.
okay. All
You
right.
better write this
So we
down.
got life from the patio.
Oh, you better hurt. Oh, you
Got
Gandy.
Rob.
Yep. Rob.
Gandy,
Husky.
Husky,
Hazmat.
Hazmat,
We just need one more. Oh, see,
we're
it
down,
teases
we're
you
down.
guys from
Keith.
19 to 18.
William.
Paul.
William,
Paul Brew. Megan.
It's funny when
Dollar Bill.
it's funny when the bourbon community finds out we're giving away Heaven Hill at tea, and like the word gets out there, and a few
Paul.
people come over.
Megan said her comment was because
21. There we go.
we drank all the heaven or the
Okay, Megan. Scroll down there. Let me see what we got here.
Maybe hit 21.
I got Megan, Jen.
Trey.
Trey.
Trey, you want to
let's
come
see,
stand in
Trey,
sometime? We'll call you Phil. Fill in.
Does he live close?
Tore up.
He's in Jamestown. I just told you that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
RJ,
Jess Brew.
Jess.
Am I saying
is
that?
Is
Is
that,
it bruh?
is that the same thing as Paul?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Is that the same last name?
Oh, bruh. Don't die.
Bless Almighty. Not the
Gunner.
watermelon seed.
Bruh. Oh, Erica's in.
She doesn't count. What?
He counts almost as much as anybody.
She's like the owner of this. She just doesn't know it yet.
.com
1,
is
2,
in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh,
9,
24.
10,
Holy
11,
shit,
12,
people.
13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh my God.
15.
That is awesome.
.com.
Pronounced right. It is, bro.
Bruh. Yes.
I love that name.
Trey.
Trey will get you in. You can
Dot
come,
com's on. Did you get .com?
Yep.
come audition.
You get Gunner?
Yep. Erica.
I gotta quit eating this shit.
Yeah, because your palate's gonna get all screwy. Like,
1,
ooh, man,
2,
it tastes
3,
like
4,
watermelon.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Don't
12,
worry about
13,
my
14,
palate.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I only got 19. Who am I missing?
Yeah, we got 25 on. We're missing 6 people that didn't say in.
All right, so I got Life from the Patio.
Hold on, let me put this in. I can't see it because that damn big box.
She's
Hey, Jill.
All right,
That
hold on.
you?
No, that's me.
That's
That's you.
okay. And what is this?
That's-
Already
oh,
won?
I don't want.
RJ
You know
won?
what? We're not
No.
doing spoons.
I
I'm
think-
gonna
No, don't do spoons.
Spoons was
This is the disco.
Bisco.
Oh, do the superheroes.
All right, everybody can be a superhero.
We can be heroes.
Oh, I was thinking of Ricky Iglesias.
Just what? What?
Ricky Iglesias. I can be your hero. Okay.
No.
All right, so we have Life from the Patio. LFTP. LFTP.
I love TP.
Are you serious? I gotta do this right?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Hold on. Share screen.
Thanks, Torp. Fucker.
What Torp say? Watermelon is a
It
cleanser.
cleanses- There's like no taste to it.
All right.
Water-
Yeah, there is watermelon.
Right.
Like sherbet.
Got Rob Franklin, Rob F, and
All right, come on.
got Gandy.
You need to go faster.
Well, you need to type. Husky, Hazmat,
Hold on.
Jusky.
Jusky. Hold on.
See,
You gotta hurry up. Just hold on.
All right.
Hazmat, got him. Got him twice.
Shit. Did I do that twice?
Yes, you did. Keith.
Man, I had too much RJ1.
Keith P. William Hall. Dollar Bill.
Hold on. That's because you're all watching me.
I know. I'm watching the screen.
Jeff, go ahead. Dollar bill.
Paul Bruh.
No, EAUX.
No, I'm doing that. I like that better.
It's bra.
Megan. Jen Clifton. Trey Ellis.
Or try. You know,
Or try.
we're
yeah.
fine. It's fine.
Tore up.
From the ground up.
RJ.
If I mess up your shit, I'm sorry. I'm not going back.
Jess Bruh.
Bra.
What? Oh, we got husband and wife here?
Maybe they're brother and sister. Why do you have to just assume?
I
Gunner.
think she said earlier their husband.
.com.
I want to do this.
I knew you were going to do it.
I've got Erica.
No.
Okay. That's all I got.
Spouses do
Let's
not
go
count.
back to see who
How
else
many
we
do
need.
we have? Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Skip
8,
Samantha.
17.
Samantha Ellis.
Okay, Samantha.
How are there 24 people on here and there's
Now, scroll up here.
how many people we got?
Scroll up here. Let's see if we missed anybody. Got Trey.com, Gunner, Jess.
RJ?
Yeah, we got RJ in there.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Keep going. Jen, she's in. Live from the patio.
How are
Megan,
people watching this stuff that's
Paul,
not in? This
Dalla,
is a free
Dollar Bill.
sample of Heaven Hill 18, guys.
Well, I
Go
mean,
back
there-
down to new comments. Listen, you have 3 seconds. If we didn't put your name in and you heard us, you're out. My bet is Dollar Bill wins and I get punishment for Coil.
Oh, no. We are going to give a punishment pour. It's going to be fucking Field of Dreams. And that is a pure punishment.
That is pure. We got to get a bottle of fresh just to give it out.
I know. I was about to buy one the other day.
Where do you find it?
Okay,
Oh,
so-
Party source. at the
I'm
bottom
gonna read out your name if you're not on this list, and by the time I'm done,
I feel like this is first grade. And we're taking
we're
it.
done and we're gonna run it. So here we go. Life from the patio. Rob Franklin,
Here,
Gandy,
here,
Husky,
here,
Hazmat,
here,
Keith P,
here,
William Hall,
here,
Dollar Bill,
here,
Paul Bruh,
Bruh.
here,
Megan,
here,
Jen Clifton,
here,
Trey Ellis,
here,
Torup,
here,
RJ,
here,
Jess Bruh,
here,
Gunner,
here,
.com,
here. And
and
Samantha.
Samantha.
Here. Oh, thunderclap.
I don't. even-
Thunderclap. Okay.
That's awesome. However you mean that, thunderclap, because there's so many ways you can go with that.
How about Rich and Rare?
Oh, you know what? I'll throw that. Do that. We'll do that. Rich and Rare and Field of Dreams, and I want you guys to blind it in video and send it to us.
So we're giving
Oh,
away.
hold on. Whatever that is.
So-
Look at it. Figure 03.
FHLRC. Okay.
What the hell?
FHLRC03.
That's
okay.
awesome, though, because you can't even pronounce it.
All right. So we're giving away Heaven Hill 18 sample and the punishment pour, which will be the
What was
last
after
place.
Samantha? FH.
Thunderclap.
Oh.
And then
Sounds like a disease. Sorry,
It
doctor.
does.
The
Somebody
doctor says, "Hey, I'm
Speaking
sorry you
of-
got
Speaking
thunderclap.
of doctor, where's Rusty at tonight?
You got thunderclap."
Okay. Then we got FHL
FHL
RC 103.
RC 103.
So the winner gets Heaven
Hold on,
Hill.
what's after FS? There's one more.
Nicholas Jones.
Nicholas Jones.
He came
Okay.
out of the woodworks. How do you spell him?
Nicholas
Oh,
Jones.
Welcome to the shit show.
And we do have a shit show supervisor on there.
Shit show super. You're
Nick
gonna make fun
Stone.
of me. I'm bringing it right back.
Shit show.
Yes.
And
What?
it's IO3, not 103.
I was IO3.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Is William Holland here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, we have everybody.
Just yes, we're done.
All right. So just to reiterate,
No, we
Heaven-
don't need to.
Go ahead.
Heaven,
Go ahead. One more
Heaven
time.
Hill 18 is for the winner.
Everybody went to
The
sleep.
punishment for is going to be Field of Dreams,
Torp says, "Let's run this thing for a second."
Oh shit.
Field of
I wonder
Dreams,
what would
and
happen.
what did you say the other one was?
Shit.
Rich and Rare.
Yes.
The big plastic bottle.
Rich and Rare.
Jen tried to call Rusty in, but he ain't having it.
All right.
All right. So
Are we ready?
we
Yeah.
are ready, and we're running.
We got everybody.
You better
Yeah,
copy
we
it.
do.
Just
We got
oh shit.
3 minutes.
We can talk and have a conversation.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, guys, here we go. Heaven Hill 18. We gotta sample this shit too. We don't.
Oh, yeah, we should
Let's sample it during the 3 minutes. Hold on before we start this.
We're
Sorry.
giving shit away. We don't know what the hell it tastes like.
Yeah, that's good. This may be a punishment for it for all we know. I
God,
highly doubt it.
I hope not. Google.
You hear that fucker? Started golfing before it came out.
I like how you pour yourself first. It's very nice of you.
I'm doing 3 here.
It's fresh clubs.
Hope you guys hear that mountain of bourbon coming out.
Jesus, no. Well, I like it.
All right, we're gonna start this and we're gonna nose it.
My God.
All right,
Bruh.
nose is good. I don't know about great.
It's a little hot alcohol
Forward.
forward.
Must be that watermelon we had.
Them hot sausages.
All right, here we go.
So we got who's up there in
They
front
were
right now?
very
That
spicy.
Gunner dropping back.
Holy fuck, dude. This is good.
Well,
Is
to
it
you.
Heaven Hill 17 good?
No, but it's good. It's almost like a milder Old Stubborn.
You didn't put us on mute there, did you? And take us off the screen?
No,
we're
people
still
can hear
good.
us.
All right, good. All right.
Huh?
Like it's not having seven. Like
It's not 17.
No, it's not 17, but you're still gonna get this.
I think I'm like
I would put
36 and 35 with barrel.
I would score this like at 84.
You know what I mean? 35 I really like. 36
Yeah.
is really good, but 35 is better. So it's like 17 is better, but
Yeah.
you're not going to be disappointed with
No, but
18.
hey guys, here's another trick. If we get
Oh Lord,
hold on, if we get 40,
it's not going to happen.
I know this is why this is not gonna happen. If we get 40 people in here, no, okay, hold on, 50.
Next week.
No, now. If we get 50 now within the next 20 minutes,
10:30 at night.
shh, we won't do the whiskey wisdoms. If we do, if we
No,
get,
we won't.
can I finish?
Yeah.
If we get 50, which will be I'll do the Heaven Hill 17.
We're not going to get 50. So
I
that's-
know.
Is barrel
You guys
35
gotta work
worth
hard.
120? I get it locally, but it feels $40 overpriced.
No, you're correct.
Yeah, no. I paid 90. Well, actually, I got it for free, but I know what she paid
How
for
is barrel 35 $120 where you're
it.
at?
Where are you?
$89.
Holy crap. Yeah, no, it's not $120 bourbon.
He hasn't-
Oh, are you in Texas?
Good God. No, I would not pay $120 for 35 or 33 or 36.
I mean, it's delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not paying $120 for it.
yeah, you
Nope.
don't want to be in front right
Megan?
now.
No, yeah, she's not going to win.
You want to be in the middle of the pack right now.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Actually, you want to be in
Yeah.
the back.
Now, if you're gonna
All right,
pay
I'll do
100
40. If we get 40 people in there, that's attainable.
Sure.
RJ can go recruit some people.
You're talking about
Yeah, him or
17 and 18 or just
The
17?
or prices on other juice. Yeah, that's
50 will be 17,
We're
18.
talking about three different
40 will be 17.
Okay.
If we get 40 people in here, I'll do 17.
things.
You got 16 seconds, so let's flip it up on full
Oh,
screen
okay.
here.
All right, let's see what's going on.
Torp, I don't know if you've had 35. It is really, really good. It's probably my favorite bourbon out
What
there
score
right
would
now.
you give Heaven Hill 18?
Oh, I'd give it a.
Oh, Tora, look at that.
What?
Oh, that hardly ever happens. Where they
Wow.
lead and they still finish.
Now who's last?
I don't know, but they got a dog that's about to eat them.
Why are they humping?
Listen,
What is that noise?
that's
Sounds like a hot water pipe. So who's last?
hit bus. That'll be something for life.
Gunner.
Gunner.
You get the punishment pour.
Sorry, Gunner.
If you ain't first, you're last. Yeah,
Tore
so
up.
Torp, you win the Heaven Hill 18 pour.
Yep. Congratulations,
Now,
Tore
if
up.
you guys can go get your friends and get them on for 40, we'll do the 17.
Need 12 more.
Or if you guys are done, that's fine. Because, we got, I don't know if we're going to do Whiskey Wisdom, the Wednesday ones or not. Not tonight.
Probably not.
We have enough video content for a while.
Yeah, we do. We got enough coming up. Congrats, I guess, Gunner. Yeah, Gandy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Torp. Good thing you did email me.
Yep.
So we will add that to the
Emailed
list
him,
that
which is good.
Yeah, not us.
he's getting RD1 blend and also the. You know what? I hate to burst your bubble, Torp. You're going to get the 18. However, he's also getting RD1.
Right. But he was supposed to already get something else too.
RD1. He might like the RD1 better.
You might like I like the already.
What's already in his box? I thought-
RD1.
That's personal.
Oh, from last week. Okay, I was gonna say I don't have that on my list.
Yeah, he has RD1 coming already. And then
We are I think I would like to do a live hunt.
I can go down to Party Source for you all if you want.
No, it's just him again. It's fine.
I've invited
This-
you. You're on the weekends. You're doing your
That's
doing
not
your life.
necessarily.
You're doing your own life on the weekends.
When's the last time you asked me?
I asked you if you wanted to go with Gandy and hang out on Sunday.
Like you can't ask me the same day.
Okay, well I'm asking you this weekend. You want to go? Oh, we're dropping we're not getting to 40 people. I think this is where it all ends.
Screen share, screen share.
Oh shit. Sorry. Yes. So, all right, just to recap for tonight's episode is we're going to package the interview from
Steve.
Yeah, I'm
Steve.
telling you guys want to know bourbon. You guys listen. You guys should watch that video for
Absolutely.
sure. And I appreciate you guys coming on. And well, now I know why you come on.
Because you give away free shit.
I don't mind. At least I got to hear from you. We got to make that a stipulation. Like I need to see your videos of trying it.
Did you say China? What? I need to see your videos. What?
China.
For trying it. I didn't know what you said, but now I know what you said.
Yeah, maybe we'll do maybe next week, and we'll do a live stream at the Party Source. Why? You say to invite you, and then I say no.
Well, I can't next weekend. I could the weekend after.
Well, we'll do it around Christmas time when she's available.
It happens.
So to recap, tonight, Tore Up is our
Big
big
winner
winner
tonight.
tonight of Heaven Hill 18. Rob Franklin gets Angels Envy Rye and an RD1 blend. The same with Megan. She gets Angels Envy Rye and RD1 blend. And Husky Dog gets RD1 blend.
And if you guys don't mind, it's not on here, but I should have linked it. Is head over to our Patreon.
Is it fixed?
Well, the link, if you follow the link, it will get there. And we'll fix the Patreon. But in the meantime, if you head over to Patreon, that'd be freaking awesome because it would help me on this shipping shit. Just saying. It'll help us pay for some of the shipping and you'll get some samples.
And
So go over to Patreon and look at Bourbon and Ballz. And it's free. We have a free section. So
Right.
there are some stuff that are free just to kind of get you in, look around, all that kind of stuff. And then it's $3 and $5. That's kind of all we're asking. And,
yeah, it's a monthly thing.
it helps
You
with
too can
shipping.
save a puppy.
Because the more honestly, the more patrons we would get, the more bottles I would give away. Just right now, it's a cost. It's killing me on shipping right now.
Yeah.
Not like whatever. It's whatever, but as many as we do, it adds up every week. So I do kind of limit how many giveaways we get, and we're now not doing the back walls anymore, except for Patreon people. So
Yeah.
head over there. Just look around.
It's got a lot of heat.
What, Heaven Hill 17?
No, the 18.
And
That's what we're drinking.
if you were on at the very, very, very onset of tonight's show,
120 proof.
our little countdown clock, the music that was playing, that
Oh,
is thanks to Daryl Salih. He is a local Lebanon, Ohio musician. He's been with the Royal Blues Band. He's played with some pretty phenomenal guys, Allman Brothers, just a whole bunch of big time deal. And he has offered us up some of the music, and we'll be playing some more later on other shows moving forward. But a big shout out to Daryl Salih for allowing us to use his music tonight.
You know what, Torp? You're right. We need to do a live stream from your bar or your brewery.
Back to my brewery?
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay.
Do a live stream from her brewery.
Yeah.
Why not?
I can do that.
You guys are open Mondays, all right?
No.
That has a key.
I have a key.
I mean, we're going to the cigar company on the 12th and we'll do a live stream there. Why not do it at
Live stream on 12th. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
On a Sunday?
August? Your dates are wrong. You're off a date. August 12th is a
The
Friday.
calendar's off.
Yeah, it's a Monday. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
He was probably born on a leap year.
August 12th. Yes, August 12th is a Monday.
You know what, Torp? We will do that. We'll do a live stream from Best Brewery.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Gunner, was he the punishment pour winner?
He was.
So yes, Gunner, you win
yeah.
the Field of Dreams and the Richmond Reserve Reserve.
So please set up
Richmond
your
Rare
cameras
Reserve.
and please set up your cameras, video you taking the tastes,
Yeah,
and send them in to us.
yeah, because we want to put like a collage together.
Now it's a collage. But
Because that way, you know what it is? It's not just us doing the reviews. You guys are doing the reviews.
yeah, absolutely.
And then we will post it on YouTube for other people to watch it. Because I mean, shit, who are we to say that our stuff is correct?
Right.
You know, everybody's palate's different. So you guys, as we send you guys these samples, send me in the video file and I'll put a collage together and other viewers can see your guys's. That's what we're gonna start doing.
Well, and the other
That's
thing
a great idea I just had.
the other thing we got, I mean, we still have our blind, the blind pours that we do, virtuals.
Yeah, we haven't done one yet.
We haven't done
We haven't done one in
yet.
a while.
Yeah.
Right now we're concentrating on the football season coming up.
Right.
So, easy. Hey, RJ, for a punishment pour next time, you should give away that beef jerky shit you got. He's got some god awful beef jerky. I think it's like liver or some shit.
Oh,
God.
nope, I'm out.
Oh yeah. So we gotta have him give that as a part of the punishment pour package. So hey, it's been a blast, Torp, dude. You're right. You know,
Oh, I hate that. Sorry, guys.
yeah, that does suck for you all. But I hope you guys get power within next few hours. I'd imagine where you're at, it's probably damn hot.
It's our shit here.
So anyway, that does it for us. If you guys again could visit our Patreon, we would much appreciate it. We'll get it fixed so it's easily searchable. But right now, if you go to our last video, the link is there. But I need to do a better job on letting you guys know about it, just because they're having a hard time on doing the search and they're having some technical difficulties.
Well, and they're also the link is also posted on our YouTube page, and it is on the link tree on our account.
Yes, yeah. So you can find it that way too. So, anyways, it'd be much appreciated because it does help us do more samples. Quite frankly, because RJ can attest to this. Shipping ain't easy, and
Second back shirt.
shipping ain't easy.
Shipping ain't
Yeah,
easy.
And be sure to head on over to the Big Bourbon Club's YouTube page and help boost up Steve and let him get up to 1,000 viewers over there, subscribers
Ball sweat.
on Big Bourbon Club.
Torp, that could be your next YouTube channel.
Ball sweats.
Yeah, Bourbon and Ball Sweats. All right, guys, we're done with this.
Yeah.
We're done for the night. We're not even gonna do our Wednesday episode. We're gonna delay it for another week because we have been on this thing for too long. So, all right,
But it's been fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's been fun, yeah, oh yeah.
All right, so enjoy your guys' samples. I'll try to get it out tomorrow, but since we gave out more samples, if I'm being honest, it's probably not gonna be till this weekend. But it will come to you. Just make sure you guys email us at bourbonandballs.com and make sure you check us out on Patreon.
Yep.
Until next time, we will see you next Wednesday. I'm Charlie.
I'm Beth.
And I'm Jeff.
See you guys.
Cheers.
Love and bourbon.
Bye.